Let me know when we live, Parks.
We're live. We've been live.
Yo, you will sneak and hit the button.
I will.
You want me intro the pod?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
actually,
Ish. Let's get it, Ish. Give us one.
Have you learned about energy yet or no?
I could do all that, fam. That's your job, though. But I could do it if need be.
Ooh.
Wait, what's my job?
The energy thing.
Wait, we all have energy. What do you mean?
No, but I don't have to exhibit
it's-
mine in the way that you do yours. You on your coachy shit.
What? So you're the first friend to actually finally
Yo, let's go.
But I do that.
I'm gonna get
But
buckets,
that
coach.
don't mean.
It's like, yo, Magic come out like, yeah,
But
yeah,
if
yeah,
need
coach.
be, you could be energy.
Yeah, of
guy.
course.
All right. Well, I'm just saying to intro the pod, you need some energy.
I know.
All right. So I'm shutting up.
Oh. Now you got it, though.
No, go ahead.
You back. I thought you was getting your music together.
I'm not ready yet. Go ahead. No, this is great.
I
Nah, because we
saw
here
you
today.
drop the song.
We here today.
You good?
But it's
on
not
it.
just that. I need a third. Like, let me do what I'm doing over here. Let me feel. You know what I mean? Get your shit off.
No, you got it.
So you're not gonna intro us?
No,
All right, take it away, man.
Oh no, I didn't.
No,
say
I don't want Ice to do it. I don't want
no.
Ice to do it. I want
It's gotta be
Ish,
Ish.
we going on tour, dog.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
straight. I'm good.
You can't do that on the road.
You gotta be
do
out here
what?
with it, man.
Fam, I'm good.
If you think I'm gonna be doing cartwheels all across that stage while you sit back licking your fucking lips, you got me all over. Now let me tell you something, buddy. All right,
I saw some of your other
Ice.
tours. I saw some of your other
Talk
tours.
to your man.
Ice. I'm telling you something, yo.
Talk to your man.
I saw some of your other tours. There wasn't no cartwheels going on. You came out with your smoke jacket on. You know what I'm saying? On your Fred G. Sanford shit, and you made it happen. I saw it.
Listen, this could be our first intro-less pod. We don't need an intro.
Nah.
I'm still debating about whether I want to have one, but we don't really need one. Like, we can get right to it. Y'all know what we're here to talk about, so let's get to it. Go Peacocks, man. Round of applause.
How about that?
Come on, y'all know where I'm at with it. You know where I'm at with it. It's St. Peter's. Yeah, doubly applause.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
Jersey City shit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Shout out Jersey City. Shout out to the Peacocks. Hell of a run. They're getting a parade.
I might have to pull up, man.
Yeah.
They getting a parade.
They're getting a parade.
That's dope.
Jersey City was my first New York home.
Nah, that's super dope, man, considering that program, the athletics, I think, if I read correctly, was 1.6 million dedicated versus teams with 20 million,
30 million.
top scouts and the top prospects. Like, come on, man. Yeah, we didn't give them their proper respect while it was happening because we were just podding.
Not just that.
We watched
some
the
of
game
shit
after the
we
pod.
watched the game
We were
after
so
the pod went
invested.
off.
Yeah, we weren't, but that was a national story, and they deserve all the credit in the world.
That's
so,
amazing.
They do.
Come on,
Shout
man.
out to Shaw.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shaw make me feel old, though.
Why? Do you remember when he played?
Yeah, I was.
He was in high school with me. Well, no, I was out of high school before him.
You know, he wasn't in there with you.
He was right.
Because he was in the McDonald's game with
He
Kobe
was-
in
I know. He was right
in
behind
'96.
me.
I was in high school in '96.
I know.
Well,
He was-
I wasn't, but
You're supposed to be.
You're supposed
I
to
was
be.
supposed to be
He was
there.
3 years behind.
Yo,
me.
niggas don't drop out no more, huh? Why I don't hear from them? What did they start doing?
Not podding. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Niggas drop out. You just don't know.
Yeah, they don't have a voice.
Oh, listen, if pods existed back then, oh my God, yo. I would have had the most lit pod ever.
Literally,
Yo,
probably.
To drop out of school and pod about your experience outside of school? Are you kidding me? That was my first time getting head. That was my first time 2 girls liking me. That was my first time. Let's hit the liquor store at.
Thrown you in the Hudson
Ain't no
River.
FCC in the pod game.
It wasn't no FCC thinking about shit until
True.
9/11.
Nah. Howard Stern and
No,
them
not-
niggas was getting
no,
fined and all that
something.
before that.
Yeah, it's true. But it was
No, they cracked down when I was on High 97. When I got there, it was a whole new rule implemented because something else had happened. Something happened. Somebody pissed somebody off. Somebody said some shit.
Star was there before you?
Oh, that was the titty. What year did Janet do the titty?
that was that was
Nah. Was Star there before you?
What, hot? Yeah.
He was there before you.
Yeah.
He was still there when you was there or no?
No.
So that might have been it.
Something
Yeah,
happened.
because he was wild.
You know, Star had them niggas.
That's
He
when
was
they
wild up
introduced a delay. But anyway, we're not getting into all that.
the titty was 04.
Come on, we got shit to talk about,
shout out
man.
to Star.
Microphone check, 1, 2. What is this?
up, Daddy? What's up?
Welcome to episode 522 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, grateful, gracious, and highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest. Parks is here, Brother Ish is here, Ice is here. Young boys in the back, y'all here?
Yeah.
All right, before we get to the important matters at hand, we are going on tour. April 28th, Houston, Texas. May 1st, we in Dallas. You know the vibes. May 28th, we are in LA. And May 29th, Oakland, California. Tickets are on sale right now. Round of applause.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
They won't even clap.
plug in
Clap,
that's
you fucking
fucked up.
bitch, man. I hate this nigga,
JoeBuddenPodcastTour.com is where you can get your.
We will see you.
I swear I hate him, man. We'll see you on the road.
Yeah, that's
Get
fun.
tickets. Bring a +1. We gonna have a blast.
Yeah, we gonna have some fun, man.
And that's that, man. All right, let's get right to it. The smack heard around the world. No, you know what? I ain't starting there. Well, we're starting with that topic, but y'all wasn't here. Is anybody gonna tell me I be right?
About what now?
I hate. That's why I love Parks, and that's why I love Parks.
I was going to ask the same question.
Well, you could ask that, and you could ask that. Joe Budden's Will Smith conversation started where and how many years ago, and what was he saying?
You've been on him for a minute.
I started it.
Yeah, you probably did.
I started it.
You probably did.
No one else was on that. It was me.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Brother Ish.
Got you.
But I want to highlight his ass for a second.
Oh, go ahead.
Because he does this often. He be there for the birth of some wild shit, Joe says. He be part of the crowd that laughs and scoffs and mimics and, shut the fuck up, crazy, and adds to that narrative. And then when it come around and be right, it be this. So let me tell you what I said, Ish. I said, I'm sick of Will Smith.
Oh, you've said that since we've been here.
It's been consistent for me since before Elliot did that interview. And it's twofold. It's nuanced, right? But it correlates. Follow me. What I was saying was Will Smith, Hollywood megastar, has now introduced himself into content world. He does that with his big production, with tools that all of us are not privy to with some of that effect shit he was doing. He was putting the Hollywood shit in the clips.
He was.
He started jumping from over here, and
Joe was on the building.
And Joe's issue with that was the same as the OnlyFans workers when Shorty came on there, charged all that bullshit, fucked up the game, and disappeared. And now they can't charge what they want to charge. They used to charge whatever they want. Now it's $100 max. Some of y'all understand what I'm saying. That was my issue there, right? Like, damn, how many of you big budget Hollywood niggas, the same thing the comedians were saying about T.I. Well, some of them were saying he shouldn't be doing it. But y'all just fuck up the market, right? So then I was saying, well, wait a second. He sure is dropping a lot of content. Y'all think that's normal? And nigga said, nah, he got a film company. I said, so y'all don't think nothing is underneath him just jumping off of buildings and bridges? They said, no. And I said, something's funny. Something's off there. And that's my other beef with him hopping in the content world. Because now if you're going to come over here as Will Smith, I want to see you be humanized. And you are not coming over here. I thought I was going to be Zingerman Button today.
Told you that was out of here.
And you're not going to come over here jumping off the fucking Williamsburg Bridge and act like everything is just so picture perfect, Hollywood glitzy, glammy. Nah, I know Fresh Prince. And I'm a man. I'm a man. You know what? I'm a human. And our greatest gift that we totally don't use at all or take advantage of or even act like we have is, you guessed it, empathy. It's one of our greatest strengths as a human. You know what that word means?
I do.
You know what that word means? To vicariously identify with someone else's experience. We don't use that shit at all.
No.
I do. And if you use that and then just start looking around at shit, that ain't look right. Watch your kids grow up. We have watched you. We know you. And we see the internet jokes. And some jokes have truth. I've been on the butt of a lot of them. On the internet, shit be funny. You ever had some funny shit on the internet, real life affect your household, though?
Mm-hmm.
It be real. And some of that shit, if you empathize, you can't just be wanting to jump from buildings and bridges. No way. I ain't buying it. It's just some shit I'm not buying. And now here we are. Well, wait, if you saw him on the red table shit, if you a man and you watched that whole thing, we don't have to get into it. Mm-hmm. But if you a man and you watched all that went on and you empathize, boy, you could understand some shit, right? It just make you look at it differently. Am I off? Come on, talk to me.
No. You right. You're right. You're 100% right.
Right? So, I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I'm some fucking psychic superhero. I am not. But if you just empathize with what some of these celebrities go through, and I have the big and little joke, I have Joker Deuce, because I know some of these people and I've been in some of these spaces, and and
you've experienced it personally.
Yeah, and that, like, it's a cheat code when I say it, so it's easy to disregard me. Horrible messenger, excellent message. Look what God did to y'all. That's fucked up how he did that. That's just some horrible shit to say. But where was I? It was a good point.
Talk about empathy.
Just empathy, man. We don't have to get too deep into it. Now, where do we want to begin here?
Now, my only thing, though, real quick, what you said about Will, you said you want to see him humanized.
The same
through
thing.
His content.
Hey, the same thing. And we heard that from him. We heard that from him as he told the Jay-Z story about Hove seeing him smack dude on the red carpet. I think he told that. It might have been Elliot. He told it to somebody where he said, Hove called me and said, yo, me and B almost thought about missing we had the Oscars or some shit to go to tomorrow. We thought about missing it just to stay home and watch you smack dude. It was so great to see you humanized that way. Like, this thought has been out there about Will Smith.
Well, what I'm saying is, even though people might want to see that, he don't owe that to nobody.
Well, who said that?
No, some people really want to keep that part of them to themselves.
But when you jump in the content game and you're going to be a podcaster,
or what,
it's not really relatable to the masses to have you jumping off the highest building in Dubai or to only show you doing miraculous shit.
And Ice, let me point out the line that exists between the customer that don't know where the ghost is popping out in the haunted house at the carnival and the customer that does, right? Most of these people's favorite celebrities, they know absolutely nothing about by design. They don't even know that.
Or they might know
Who don't know
different.
A lot of the fans.
Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of the
you meant
fans have no
stars,
idea that they know absolutely nothing about their favorite celebrity. They only know whatever they came up with in the science room to let you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think
But
that
some
adds
people
to
don't.
celebrityism.
But some people don't. So when you say you don't owe it, well, yeah, you don't owe it. You're black excellence. You're the Smiths. You are Will Smith. You don't owe nobody shit. You him already. But don't think that I'm the naive consumer to not know that something is being perfectly packaged to me. And for me, it's always introspection means dig deep. Let's look below that. This is not the perfect. I don't want to dig too deep into how you just could tell it's not the most perfect thing, but there was mad shit to let you know dysfunction is around. So then don't perfect pitch me to death. Your wife has a show centered around therapy. Yet there's dysfunction around. Mm-hmm. You clearly need therapy.
Probably already has.
Not enough. Not enough. He ain't had enough. He has had nowhere near enough. And if you're looking at if you've been watching him, nigga, when you had the time to get the therapy that you need, that was one of the things I took notice at the event. After the whole kerfuffle, now the reports come out that the publicist is at the table. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, somebody didn't do their fucking job. If this is real, and we'll get to that in a second, but if this is real, and now the internet know that, hey, it might have been smoke from 2016.
Yeah.
You know whose job it was to be aware of that? In the moment?
Somebody on your team.
The fucking publicist that now is rushed to the table in the moment of crisis to do their job. A lot of people getting paid to not do their job.
But in defense of the publicist, when people putting on the facade like it's all gravy, you kind of don't think that there's no smoke there. You get what I'm saying? So if you like to
there's
your
an
point,
error somewhere.
Yeah, to your point.
Somewhere there's an error.
If you saying that, yo, I'm straight, I'm perfect, I'm happy, I'm fun, I'm da-da-da-da-da, the publicist like, all right, good, we good here.
So now I'm watching this shit, and now I'm sitting in bed, jealous as hell. Oh my God. You ever just reek of envy and jealousy and feel it? I am in bed so envious. My whole life flashed before my eyes. I'm thinking, yo, if I had fucking Denzel Washington to pop up in all my worst moments in life, I'd be fucking Batman. Oh, there's nothing I couldn't do. Denzel and fucking Tyler Perry. Yo, y'all talk, yo. Y'all talk.
Stop being an asshole.
Y'all
you
talk.
might could get to that level.
You talk. Somebody, y'all talk.
I was watching the Oscars, me and the wife. I'm on Twitter, as you normally do when you're watching the award show. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, what? She's like, Will Smith just punched Chris Rock in the face. And then they do all the scramble screen. It's cut off. The mic's is cut off. Yo, and I see him walking away.
That's why you got to love 2022. Even listen to the sentence. Yo.
Scramble screen.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. That is such a wild sentence. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then they you know, in the scramble screen, they kind of replayed it for a second and then switched back. Like, there's a pretty bad edit scramble at the moment, which I understand. And then, of course, I went to Twitter and, you know, they had to recap there immediately. Mm-hmm. I honestly had no idea what the fuck to think.
See, I wasn't even watching it. I just saw my phone blow up. You'd have thought I got smacked. The way my shit went on fire. Like, yo, I'm like, the fuck are y'all talking about?
Mine, too. I'm just sitting there trying to have FaceTime sex. Not everybody's trying to call. Like, God damn.
Nah, somebody sent me a Japanese uncut version.
Yeah. That went around pretty
text,
quick.
And I was like, huh? And then when I thought it was fake at first until he started with the curse words. Then I was like, yeah, maybe. But, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think it was fake. I think Will's fed the fuck up. And he said, not you, not here, not tonight. I'm going to do something.
I'm back and forth. Part of me, because I think everything is fake. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. So
I mean, it's Hollywood.
It is Hollywood. And
these are two gentlemen that are fucking masters of the art of film and production and all that shit. So I get it.
I'm just looking at the approach, like Chris Rock standing there, hands behind his back, looks like he leaned in. It's almost like he knew it was coming. The more I watch it, I just like,
I feel like he leaned in like he thought he was going to say something to him.
He might have thought that someone was going to whisper in his ear.
Yeah.
And I've smacked people before.
I've actually been Will before. I've been in the situation where someone who I'm cool with or kind of cool with said some shit that someone that I didn't like, and they thought it was all good when I walked up on them. So I don't think that part disproves anything.
Y'all just the smackers, huh?
I'm just saying. I've smacked before, and I've never smacked with my hand like that. Like it was always like spread finger.
Why didn't you invent drill?
So, I had no switches.
I had a switch.
Yeah,
the switch came a little late.
That's the worst smack I ever seen in my life.
Nah, see, I don't think it was meant to be I'm trying to kill you smack. It was just you're not about to say this here now today. No, not you. Not here. Not today.
I think it's.
Ice thinks it's a rollout.
I think everything's a rollout. First off,
And most things are a rollout.
I want this to be real.
Ice got to give me more motive.
It's a hard one.
It's
a hard one to go to court.
In
It's a
court,
hard
we
one to
just
go to
need
court
more
with.
motive for that.
Versus, especially when you put it versus, maybe Will is just fed the fuck up. Like,
well, no, Ice introduces a lot of things that in court I'm gonna call circumstantial. The lean in, in the slow mo, everybody can see Chris Rock leans in.
He braced his face.
Tighten his jaw. Look like.
I don't think that's because it was produced. I think that's because Chris Rock is from New York, New Jersey. And or have a good idea when somebody's taking that long of a walk. Actually, where's my fucking Jill Scott? Taking that long of a walk.
And you can see I'm sure he can see something in Will's face.
Also, that's Chris Rock, yo.
So you don't think?
Wait, hold up, and I'm gonna throw right back. That's Chris Rock. Chris Rock. They call on him to get up there and do this. Like, he got all the relationships. His movies go. He writes them. He produces them. He's up. It's not like he needs this for his brand. Like, his cachet is far beyond this. Also, I want to say the same thing exists for Will Packer. Will Packer is not out here giving you murder mystery, gangy violence. Will Packer is giving you fucking black excellence. He wouldn't write this in this seat.
All right, one thing. I think the only two people that knew this was going to happen, if it was fake, were them two.
They wouldn't do it to Will Packer.
That's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't do that to him, nor do I think they would do that for themselves, even if you want to make the argument for Will that exists and your argument about Chris Rock not selling tickets. I don't care about that part. Him not selling tickets this is Hollywood. This is the Oscars. This is their big stage, their private club. The black people in here are the black people we let in. We familiar with them. Samuel L. Jackson got his first Oscar. Round of applause.
Questlove.
I'm getting.
Oh, my bad.
I'm being attacked right now. Can Sammy L, after 9 million movies, get a moment without y'all rushing to attack me?
I'm not attacking.
No attack.
Samuel L. Jackson. Well deserved. Like, this was too big of a moment for too many important black figures, and I think the black people there knew that. Will's first Oscar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Questlove, fucking the Dixon Kenny Hamilton nomination. Like black people were being highlighted tonight.
At a place where they're not normally highlighted.
Not even welcome.
Now, if you want to tell me that's because the Oscars is pandering to a black audience, well, yeah. Yeah. Like most of them do.
And it's still congrats to me.
Yeah.
No, it's a big congrats. It's a huge congrats. I do not think that Will Smith or anyone else took it upon themselves in that moment to make that moment about that. And
it's a good take.
And that's further cemented by that stupid shit he got up there and said during the speech. And boy, we gotta stop that, yo. I'm sick of it from some of you niggas. Damn, I wanted to be Benjamin Button today. I'm sick of these niggas, yo. Y'all just misappropriate shit. He get up there and say, King Richard would have defended his family. That's funny that King Richard came out 2 days later and said, nah, I wouldn't have done that. Violence is only cool when it's in self-defense. I don't know what the fuck he had on his mind. King Richard got a phone. You get on the stage, at that stage, in that moment, apologize to everybody but Chris Rock, and then show your fucking ass by saying, like King Richard, I'm just defending my family. And those are the two things that you niggas out there, I hate you hip-hop niggas. Defending my family and y'all taking food out my kid's mouth. I hate that y'all got them two lines, because y'all just use them shits with anything, yo. Y'all use them shit, yo, you taking food out my kid. No, yo, some of that shit, it's not applicable, yo.
It's more than them. It's a bunch of them.
You niggas just say shit to make something sound real serious for what you about to do to disguise that you stupid. Not talking about Will Smith. But I don't think he's himself in the moment.
No, he was shook.
Because if he's himself in the moment, Will Smith 100% apologized. It's Chris Rock right there.
Yeah. I think he was just
He don't
shaking
wait
up.
a day later and get with his people. I even liked Chris Rock's apology.
That wasn't real.
It wasn't real.
I don't. Oh, it wasn't real?
No, that's not him.
I like the fake apology. I like the fake apology. I like Chris Rock not pressing charges. Chris Rock know he can't press charges on Will Smith.
Shit, that's where I disagreed at 100%.
Hey, Ice.
Say what you
stop
want.
it, yo.
Say what you want.
Stop.
Guess who's going to
We're not doing
jail
this
tonight?
Ice, we're not doing. Ice,
Say what you want.
You lie.
Ice,
I'm lying? Little ish. You
Ice.
know, hold up.
I
Excuse
know
me.
you're not lying.
Ice.
Listen.
Stop it, yo.
If I'm your publicist, if I'm your friend, nigga,
Why he got to do this?
you can never do that.
You're not pressing charges
You
against
got me
Will.
fucked.
Charges on what?
You're banned from life.
I'm up 150 mil, whatever it is. Y'all just said I'm good anyway.
You cannot
For
press
a
charges
smack?
on Will
You're a
Smith.
comedian.
You assaulted me in public, and I
come
couldn't even
on.
hit you back.
Oh, what are you, Vlad? now?
Karen?
No, you
Are
could have
you
hit him
Vlad?
back.
Karen.
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 You could have hit him back.
Oh, see, that's the other thing that made
No, I
me
couldn't.
mad.
No, he couldn't hit him back.
Why couldn't he?
He couldn't hit him back.
You out your fucking
Shit, he
couldn't
could've hit him back.
If you could press charges, I could whip your ass on that stage.
He couldn't hit him back
You
right
out
there.
your mind.
Or you could have said more jokes. You could have
Okay.
done a lot of things.
I thought that's what he was saying when he said I could go. I thought he was going to say I could go.
He could have.
Y'all
Because
do
he
know
would've-
that
he could've
Chris-
went.
Chris Rock is not hitting Will Smith back on the Oscar stage.
Yeah,
Right?
he couldn't do that.
Even if you could do that, y'all know Chris Rock.
He's not going to
Is
do
not
that.
doing
And I'm
that.
glad.
Or press charges.
I'm super glad he did not do that.
He handled it with class. No question.
He did. But we had
Yeah, I'm
yo,
not.
fam,
I'm off. I'm
I
You
would've
can,
had
fam. I'm
Listen.
I'm me. I stand in my truth.
somebody would have had some sneakers for me. We would have been in somebody's backyard that night. Puff said we going to the gold party. Yeah, they'd had to give me a backyard little boogie.
Well, that's why I'm. Oh, it's so much to unpack, yo.
It's a lot.
Just fast forward if you over the smack. But I got shit to say. That's why I'm on the fence about how to feel toward Will. Because a part of me says, yo, that was the hardest shit in the world, yo. For Will Smith to know where he was at and do that to the dude on stage holding the microphone, that's also the part that I think is wrong. Because you're Will Smith.
I'm with you. I think it was wrong,
You're
but
Will-
I actually feel him.
You're Will Smith. You could have, if that was the issue, you could have went right backstage. You could have walked off, exited stage when he exited stage.
The first commercial.
And you could have smacked the shit out of him
Word.
anywhere
Backstage.
backstage, and then all we would have heard is rumors and reports. Your rep still don't take a hit.
No, your
Y'all-
rep is the same.
Y'all deal with it internally. You still go out there and receive the applause you're supposed to when you win that award.
Right.
He didn't have to do that in
And that's
front
part
of
of why I ain't believe it.
in front of his peers. These are his peers. I'm not making this a racy thing. A lot of white people had something to say, mind your fucking business. But his peers, the acting elite, he been in Hollywood for X amount. Come on.
Yeah.
He don't want to. And then Denzel, at your highest moment, the devil will.
That nigga Denzel.
Yo, if Denzel could pop up in my worst moments, you think I would be like this? Honestly. Like, I hated that. I'm hating on him.
You would ignore him.
I love Denzel,
Me too.
yo. He's like the voice. He's
Nah,
like,
he is.
come
He
on,
got more
yo.
quotables than Jay-Z. Like, that nigga got
Will
some
Smith
shit.
act up, Denzel, Tyler Perry, Sammy L. pop up. Like,
Yeah.
Like Big Bruh.
Big Bruh, yeah.
Unc and them.
That's
We got
so important, yo.
That's dope.
Think you might have been saucy a little bit?
You know Hove text him?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm sure he had a sip.
I'm just saying because that could add to it too.
Could, absolutely.
I hope somebody checked on motherfucking Chris Rock.
That's all I heard was everybody kept calling Will Smith. And my thing is,
Nah, Charlamagne called Chris Rock.
Charlamagne said he called him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. I think that more people should have checked on Chris Rock.
Yeah. That's a lack of one.
No, that's some bullshit, my nigga. Like,
Nigga got Denzel. Call me. I would hang up on so fast. Nigga, if somebody else don't call me.
Somebody better call Oprah. Oprah, where the fuck is Oprah?
no,
yo?
no.
Patty LaBelle got 5 seconds.
Where's the comedian? Chappelle? Somebody better
Gail
call.
King, somebody else. Dude, I ain't gonna say I'm hating, yo. Wait, stop. Stop. Wait.
You got all these motherfuckers checking on you.
Harriet Tubman.
I'm gonna call you back in a second.
I'm gonna call you back.
I'm waiting on something.
Yo, you tying my line up, fam. Let me get back to you. You know.
That's why I hate famous. Like when you fuck with famous people and then you go through a moment and it hit the web, the famous niggas feel like they could call. Nigga, if you don't get off my phone.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Yo, James Earl Jones better text me in 3 seconds, yo, to balance this shit out. All right, listen.
Nah, that's
Now,
real.
listen.
That's fucked up.
This is why I'm mad at them. I'm gonna find something to be mad at. Because I'm imaginative.
Nah, I'm on the fence.
Hey, let me get this out.
I'm back and forth with it.
Oh man.
I have a very creative imagination. So when the universe gift you something you never thought would come, right? Like the UConn women's coach, Gino been in the Final Four
7 zillion times.
15 years in a row. He got to make up new speeches. Whatever he said last night, I was like, oh shit. He had writers for that one.
She one of them.
Right? But like the universe give you shit that you got to be in awe at. Like that's amazing. On a whatever night this was, that Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock headline was so great, I had no choice but to imagine it 90 other different ways. What if he weaved it?
Yeah.
But you've already committed to the act. Now you gotta chase him.
Or you gotta put your hands up.
What if he ran?
Catch him in the left.
What if he reacted?
You have to run. Will Smith is the text. Now that is Will Smith is running around on stage trying to smack Chris Rock. Yo, what if he dipped it and bam?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Chris Rock DC McFly that nigga.
Yeah.
In front of your girl and your peers. Yo, this could have been better.
If he would,
And that's why I know Will Packer didn't write this.
All jokes
Will
aside,
Packer would have wrote something for us.
if that nigga would have slipped that smack and boo-bop,
Oh,
Will
that would have been
Smith,
the shit, yo. Oh,
It'd have been over.
he had to go in high.
Yeah, it'd have been over.
He had to go in high.
Considering,
nah,
yeah, it'd have been over.
Where's my phone?
He would have had to go in high.
All I'm saying is, man, a smack at the awards ain't going to impress me anyway.
Nah, I just.
Young Buck stabbed the nigga, man.
Oh man, do you hear this ignorant ass nigga?
I'm just saying, like, it's levels.
Wait, what happened?
I said a smack at the awards.
Young
ain't gonna
Buck
impress
stabbed a
me.
nigga and got dropped from the label. Nigga, shut up. You niggas with your false fucking loyalties.
Word.
You niggas be loyal to
Word.
nothing, yo. To absolutely nothing. You stab me, I'm signed here forever. I mean, I stabbed somebody.
I stabbed somebody for you?
Yeah, I'm signed.
Yeah.
I'm signed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Life, perpetuity. Perpetuity. Sorry. So now you fucking idiots, y'all got me on the internet saving all the little stupid songs. I don't care. I don't care.
I know you was having a blast on the internet.
Now this is a story all about how I slapped Chris Rock and sat back down. And some people say I'm wrong, but
heard it.
I don't care. I tell you, why you don't make jokes about wifey not having hair?
No. I'm saving all this shit.
Wait, is more?
Oh, yeah, there was
What's
another
wrong
one
with y'all?
somewhere. Hold up, where it went?
I heard it.
No, I heard all them shits. Here we go.
Now this is a story all about how the Oscars got turned upside down. Will was sitting in the seat, cracking up in his chair. Chris Rock made a joke about Jada's hair.
Love you. G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see
I'm
it.
gonna let this one rock for you, Ice. We're gonna get back to business.
This
Hey,
is nuts,
content creators.
yo. Yeah, shouts to them.
It's West Philadelphia, side and rage. Will said bet and walked straight to the stage. Maxing, relaxing, walking all cool. Then gave us a glimpse of Ali too. Gave him a cross, stack a pass for a hook. Oh, Pookie, it ain't looking good. He threw one good slap and the crowd got scared. The Peter looking at Will like this nigga here.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, yo.
That's enough of him.
The internet.
The internet is great.
You
Undefeated.
gotta love the internet, man. And I like that Will partied it up afterwards.
What?
Like, yo.
Yo, you see what Lupita had, right?
See, you not smacking me. in
Ish.
front.
Fair.
Ish.
Fair.
Sorry, please.
Lupita got. He was looking at that
Ish.
nigga like.
Hey, timestamp killer, yo.
Yes, yeah.
Why are you a
Fam,
barbarian?
She looking at him like, Daddy, what? Look how Lupita looking at
Noah.
that nigga, man.
Yo, what's wrong
Yo,
with this
I'm
nigga,
telling
yo?
you, Lupita was looking at that nigga like, that's what we doing, Zaddy? Yeah. You say what you want. Go ahead.
We said nothing.
Oh, no.
Nobody said a word.
We're letting you rock out.
Look, and she at the after party right behind you.
Yo, he's still going.
After the show.
That nigga will not go home.
We turn it up. I just won the award.
That nigga, he will not go home, yo. And that's the real conversation y'all don't want to have.
Chill out, bro.
She got that nigga under mind control, yo.
That nigga so happy to be outside,
yo. Wait.
Look at Will, man. Yo.
I'm gonna get smacked.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
He ain't even doing summertime. He doing getting jiggy with it. He trying to have a blast. He trying to have too much fun.
Turn up.
Come on, let's read his apology at least. Y'all don't think he's under mind control?
Yes.
He's under stress. No question.
You think it's mind control ish? I don't think it's no mind control. Nah.
Jay-Z got this song.
So when did he get that mad if it's not mind control? Nigga was laughing it up.
Till he saw that she was mad. Can't laugh no more. I gotta do something.
That nigga immediately.
See, now we're not paying enough attention to that.
Every meme.
If you utilize empathy, then you have to press pause right there.
You're right.
The joke was funny. Oh shit, it's not funny.
Cause stop.
Yeah, it's not funny at all. Actually,
this is a room full of dudes. We could talk about it a little bit.
No, come on.
or maybe we can't. Y'all know what time it is when something happened and you can overlook it.
Y'all want to really have a real conversation? We can.
Let's
Go.
go
ahead. Not too real.
No, I'm just saying. I think this is my look. They told me I can't say this is my personal opinion no more. It's your platform, but I gotta say this is my personal.
Yeah, you say a lot.
Take it off of you.
Thanks.
But I don't even think this smack was a Chris Rock smack. I think it was damn near a societal smack.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was the feather that
Definitely.
broke the camel's back. The nigga done been in the tabloids and been in social media for the last two years in a negative way. Outside of his book and that movie, it's been all negative.
Jokey joke on me.
So when the joke came out, he laughed. I look at my wife, she's not laughing. And all that flashed in front of my face is the last 2 years of ridicule, jokes, and all that other shit.
Memes.
Here we come. And that's all I think he really envisioned was there's some more shit.
He snapped.
And it popped.
Boy, did he envision it quickly then. Because it's the part that I want to highlight.
Absolutely.
If you've been living with it for
And to further point out how delusional he is.
Who's he?
Will Smith.
Okay.
After the smack, he got the nerve to be smirking.
No, nigga, he did more than that.
I know, but
he fixed his suit as if he ain't have a care in the world.
Something is wrong. Something is off there. For the Will Smith that's our Will Smith that we know.
Yeah. Like it was like a time bomb, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally was like that. Like,
and this is clearly, and you can't tell me that this is about that G.I. Jane joke.
You can't.
I'm not rolling. Again, I don't care who wrote the joke. I don't care if the writers wrote it. If it was ad-libbed, it don't matter to me.
Yeah. If I'm taking this as real, because like I said, I go back and forth.
You think it's fake?
And I also go back and forth. I don't think it's the G.I. Jane joke. I think
it's all
the shit from 2016. The Chris Rock, them comments. I think niggas might not fuck with Chris Rock to an extent or whatever.
And that's what I'm learning too.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. You know how it's like, yo, if let's say somebody Parks, you make a joke at my expense.
Yeah.
Joe laugh. All right. Ish laugh. I'm like, ho, homeboy.
You can't laugh.
Not you.
Yeah. Not you. It looked like it could be some of that. Like, I don't fuck with this nigga right here.
I don't like that, yo.
It happens, bro.
You're right. This is my thing. The Oscars, the Grammys, the Emmys, the fucking ESPYs.
The Golden Globes.
All of them, they hire a top-notch comedian on purpose, oftentimes, to master the ceremony. If you are the best of the best, you are going to get roasted. It is par for the course. When niggas host the ESPYs, they crack on Peyton Manning, they crack on LeBron, they crack on KD, they crack on everybody. Niggas fucking roast Donald Trump, Barack Obama, whomever is the president, at the presidential roast. It's par for the course. So when you're a megastar, you're sitting in the front row. That is what tends to happen from a comedian. We are setting a precedent here, basically going forward, that no comedians could ever crack a joke on an A-list celebrity without the risk of potentially getting smacked.
Nah, I
don't think we said that. But hold on.
No, I'm with that. No, yeah.
You joking or you serious?
I'm dead ass.
Yeah, like, dog, you are setting a precedent because...
But I like it.
Look, I don't.
Oh, please.
You can't like it when you do what you do every day for a living. You can't like it, Joe, because now you're being contradictory.
I'm not.
Because we sit here on a day-to-day basis.
We don't nothing.
Yeah.
I come in here and speak as if I might see any of the people I speak about.
I agree.
Yeah, but they can still take
So
something
don't
away.
Oh, wait. No,
and then I would have to deal with that.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
I don't come in here and do that. And it's a lot of comedians. I don't give a fuck that your career choice was to make people laugh. Some of that shit be off base.
I agree with that.
Some of it is wrong.
I agree with
And then
that.
y'all come clamoring to the internet saying, oh, I'm a comedian, I can't do my job. No, some shit you cannot say.
I agree with that as well.
And we come in here all the time, or at least me for years, and said, sometimes we need to get back to smacking the shit out of some people.
I agree.
I done been to comedy shows.
No, I've said that months ago.
With fucking Bria. And a nigga on stage thought it was cool to make a joke about how dark-skinned my lady friend was. No, nigga, I'm waiting outside for you. That don't fall under the guise of I'm a comedian. So that's why that shit that you saying, you right, but I think it's conditioning, right? So if I'm Will, and I know what this has done in my home, I know I'm watching her cry, I'm holding her, I know how this affects her differently than our entanglement jokes. Like, this is a health, this connected us. Nah, I'm not. And you do that up
certain
there,
should be
that's
off
not
base.
your right.
Yeah, certain should be off
And not
base.
only that,
That's not his. The joke was over.
Time out.
Hey, that was funny. Homeboy and his wife. That was comedic genius. Dave would have did that. Homeboy and his wife both being nominated in the same category. That's Chris Rock comedy. Segue. Even the segue to Will. Oh, he better hope Will wins. That was genius. Now you just taking a jab. Joe wouldn't have took it. Joe wouldn't have took.
Let me ask you a question.
The joke was completed. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. And I'm not defending him. This is just all allegedly. He didn't know nothing about her alopecia.
I don't care.
If he don't know,
I don't care.
Let me finish, yo.
2016 negates your point. I know where you're going.
No, it does not.
Oh, go ahead.
It's two totally separate issues.
Wait,
and
go
this
ahead.
is the this is the
Explain
problem.
it to me.
What I'm saying is this. We can't come in here and we complain about cancel culture and we complain about how sensitive people are in the pod. We do that often here. And then say there's a line in which a comedian can't cross because this is traditionally what comedians have done.
Yeah, but you can cross it.
Parks.
You can't
gotta
cross
be prepared for what happens when you cross it.
You have to be
Bingo.
prepared
That's
for the
all.
repercussions. I'm not disagreeing.
I want to reply to him.
I know, I agree with that. I'm standing on that. I agree with you. What I'm saying is it sets a precedent going forward that now we can't really be funny.
Nah.
I disagree with that part.
The funniest jokes are the jokes that teeter the line of inappropriate.
From the comedians, that's good. And the amount of comedians that's good is probably the same as the amount of rappers that's good.
He wanted
which
to-
leaves an entire field. I know, which is why this was shocking.
Cat Williams came on this podcast and
But
said,
then-
"Yo, if you can't make jokes without offending people, then
You're not a comedian. You're not a comedian. But let me and I
That's from an
I
offensive
love that.
comedian.
And he said it amazingly too.
Yeah.
But I want to reply to you, Ish. We are boycotting this event in 2016, Black Elite. We being murdered by the dozens in the street, and I ain't gonna serious this out, but I just have to highlight why this event was being boycotted. That they tapped Chris Rock in that moment to speak to black audience, and he clowned my wife. That's important to note.
It is.
You know the two people that should know that? Will and Chris. That's what I'm saying about 2016 should dead some of that. Because even if you're right, and Chris Rock is genius, so he could have thought and joked his way out of that without this, but you know 2016 happened, and now you know that we sitting in front of your face. So it's like to hide behind the guise of being a comedian. No, nigga, you a man first.
True.
And you have the gall. I don't know who you think I am. But we here now. We not boycotting. We fixed it. and you still got jokes? Yo, G.I. Jane wasn't even that popular of a fucking movie for your genius ass to make that joke in that moment. It wasn't. It wasn't no Smash. It wasn't no Black. It wasn't fucking Black Panther. Stop.
And it was
Stop.
30 years ago.
Stop, yo. Stop. No, I understand that part. No, nigga, as a man, you can't do that right now.
And like I said, it could be smart. Like, yo, I'm still feeling 2016.
And what if we spoke?
I agree with that.
We know each other. What if we spoke? What if I said something to you and you still chose to make me the butt of the joke in front of my peers?
Allegedly, somebody.
No, nigga,
I don't know
smack
how
the
true
shit
it
out
is.
this nigga, man. And Chris Rock, let me say this. And I love them both. He deserved a smack. He should have been got a smack. Chris Rock should have been got smacked. It's a few niggas should have been got smacked.
Well, see, that's what I'm learning.
That little
honestly.
clip running around where he just thought it was all hokey dory, nigga with Louis C.K. And it took Seinfeld in the moment to say,
no, that ain't cool.
no, but Seinfeld is Seinfeld. See, and this is what I mean about genius comedy. Seinfeld. So he didn't just say that.
Yeah,
he said,
he worded it differently.
I don't find the humor in that, nor do I seek it. To both of them. Really to Louis C.K. But why Seinfeld got to be that person in front of Chris Rock? So, of course, no one deserves a smack. But, yeah, that was nuts. I know, there's a comedian class. There's a language y'all speak.
No, it's not that.
I understand. But that was nasty from Chris Rock. Also, they highlighted Chris Rock is the nigga that made the film about black hair, and now he on stage with a black hair joke. Black woman's hair. Like, some of that shit.
I ain't get that one. Like, okay. Because he made the film.
Stop it, Ice. That's what I mean by ignorance. Stop it. You made the film.
That's not being ignorant,
If you
bro.
made the film, then you're highlighting that you are aware of all the roots and things that come along with the texture and black hair. And culturally, black hair. You would think that the person that made the movie knows that.
This is all
so
of
the
their
irony
assumption, though.
of you being the person to make the joke about a black woman's hair, there's something there. I stop that. Don't do that.
Listen to this though.
Let me ask. Oh, go ahead.
This is if, and I'm not defending Chris Rock. What I'm saying is we are all under the assumption that he knew that she was suffering from.
I'm not. That don't mean nothing to
Let
me.
me finish, please. That she's under some duress about her alopecia. Jada Pinkett has been wearing short hair since she was introduced to the mainstream. She changes hairstyles often. She changes hairstyles frequently. He made a joke about it. So because again, I heard that there's some leaked footage, I got it, about Will Smith saying, yo, I spoke to him before. And
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they said that. I don't know how authentic it is, but I spoke to him before. So if you spoke to me before and I told you stop playing with me, yeah, you could get a smack, right? I think he should have smacked them in the dressing room. Yeah. I think he should have smacked them when the shit was over. I think he should have handled it a little differently. But
it's what I'm saying to you is, why do it matter that to me? Why do it matter if he did or didn't know about her health? Like,
let me finish. If
you talking about a nigga wife, the end.
It's not true, Joe. It's not true. Because we talk about people's wives on this show.
Who?
Never mind.
Just give me one. Tell me. Honestly, I'm not trying to be funny. Tell me.
In a disrespectful manner.
Because I think I make it a point to not do that.
I don't even think he talked about her in a
You would be
disrespectful
picking
manner.
me up right
now.
now.
If somebody if he took it as
Do you think?
disrespect-
No, stop. Do you think 2016 was disrespectful? I
Yes,
say yes.
absolutely. 100%.
So this is not strike one. This
Oh, no,
is
I'm with you there.
strike
I'm
two
with you there.
You with my wife's name in your mouth like she the butt of the joke, and I'm sitting with her. Come on, y'all.
No, I'm with you there.
I don't care if he knew whether she was sick or not. Why do you keep playing with my wife?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I think people be looking for shit in the social media climate, forum, etc. People just always looking for some shit to talk about. They just always exaggerating certain shit. And I just think that, don't get me wrong, let me finish. If Will Smith felt as though he crossed the line, then that's his right to feel that way. And he handled it accordingly. However, he thought that the situation should be dealt with. He has that right as a man.
That's another one that has to go away. Yo, social media be blowing shit up.
They do.
They do. But sometimes they don't.
Sometimes.
They didn't blow this up, yo. These are two black...
Three black megastars.
I'm not... Chris Rock, this has nothing to do with Chris Rock to me. So I'm not starting. I don't put him in there.
Gotcha.
These are two, Jada and Will, black mega stars for niggas' whole lives, longer than my son's been alive. We've watched them in mad movies, shows. You know, you kind of feel this attachment like you grew up with people. Through rumors and speculation and other things, we learned about their different ideologies. At one point, Scientology was involved. Mm-hmm. Their kids grew up, became vocal with adverse views and opinions, right? Then you throw in an R&B nigga that during a press run did some dumb nigga shit. Wrote a song about it, did an interview, spread all the business, throw in a new therapy show that's a smash at Facebook. The show is a smash. You
gotta talk about why it's a smash. That's very, very important here.
Well, it's a smash because it's 3 different generations of women sitting there really getting to the meat and potatoes of real shit with people that are going through real shit. Right? Or am I missing something?
It's a part of it. It's a part of
Go
it.
ahead.
Another part of it that is really, really vital in this is the fact that when you're a megastar, right? So if you're Jay-Z and Beyonce, if you are Rihanna and ASAP, people feel an attachment to celebrities. Mm-hmm. And when you start to now, because it's a mysticism there with celebrities. That's why Michael Jackson and Prince were as big as they are. That's why Jay-Z and Beyonce are as big as they are, because they keep the mysticism. They don't let everybody in their house. They don't let everybody in their bedroom. They don't let everybody in their space. And so now you get the fandom. When you start to now allow people into your personal business, now you allow the criticism. That's the knock that everybody has on Kim and Kanye, right? Is that they search for the public spotlight so much that they put their life in the public fodder. In the public hands, and now you open the door to public fodder.
It was the same knock on these two.
There you go. So Joe's saying that the show was a smash, and a part of that smash was she allowed the world into their bedroom. She allowed the world into their house. She allowed the world into their private life. And so when you do that now, some of that shit was at the expense of your husband's sanity and his well-being. And we just saw it manifest itself on national television at one of the biggest nights of his life. That wasn't a Chris Rock smack, my nigga. That was a societal smack.
That was to all of us.
Exactly.
That was to everybody.
I know. And she played a part in that.
I was like,
I'm about to say, she's into everybody that smack was.
She played a part in that. A lot of that smack was as a result, whether directly or indirectly, to things that she has pushed in the public spotlight.
The things that you're saying is what I just call mind control. I don't want to use this moment to highlight she may have played a part in what he decided to get up and do as a black man.
Yo, dog.
See, and that part is reversed too, though. But wait, that part is reversed.
We have to stop doing this. Go ahead, dog. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Let me just say this point and you can go. That part is reversed too, though. Like the whole I'm protecting my family thing. I'm talking solely about me. I want for my wife one day to stop me from smacking the shit out of somebody. That's what I want.
Know what I also want?
Or I want her to give me a better route.
True.
Show me a better way to do this. Help me.
Know what I would also want my wife to do? I would also want my wife, when she sees that something is affecting me, because if the fucking world sees that it affected him, we all saw it.
I'm not doing that.
Hold
because
up.
We all didn't see it. Perfect picture painting ass. He's not like he just was so forthcoming.
You're right. No, whoa.
The savvy saw it.
No, let me finish. No. Not even the savvy saw it. I saw that nigga sit on that red table with his eyes as red as the fucking table.
You're savvy.
Anybody
saw that part.
Anybody with eyes saw that nigga sitting on that table.
Everybody don't know why that's happening. Yes, people saw that. Everybody is not.
I'm not buying.
Everybody's not concluding the same thing.
Every adult, hear me out. every single adult and every single man on this planet is going to assess that situation and say that is a very hard conversation for that man to be having. And if you don't say that, you're blind.
Now you're saying the same thing I'm saying.
I know. Well, no, but no.
Yes,
I disagree.
agree.
I disagree.
Well, you just said if you don't see it, you're blind. That's a different variation of what I'm saying.
Joe, this is grown up conversation.
But it ain't just
right, so
grown ups
wait.
watching.
So listen. So what I'm saying is this. We have to protect our family. We got to protect our families.
Wait, on this topic.
Because that's what he talked about on his speech.
Uh-huh.
We got to protect our families. We have to do things appropriate to be the protector. Cool. But when you are giving the world shit to put a target on your back,
yeah, you giving them the ammo to shoot me with.
You got to kind of do better in that. You got to do better in that.
See, I want the family to let me know that that's not the way to protect. And that's what King Richard went on to say. Like, that's just not how you do. That's not how, because I'm so great. Like, Will Smith is great.
Amazing.
I don't want people to misconstrue what I'm saying.
No.
He is really him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when you don't have this internal darkness and you can step in your true light, you know the power that you wield.
True.
And you don't exhibit that over G.I. Jane in this moment.
And along with
because
great power.
Not only do you know it,
finish the quote.
Your wife knows it, your kids know it. Go ahead.
Along with great power comes what?
Great responsibility.
All right, then. So with that being said,
and it's his responsibility to not do that.
And with that being said, 30. Bro. Denzel. It might stop right there.
They sent his ass to Bel Air. He didn't learn.
No,
this is exactly what they sent his ass away for. They sent him. We're looking at a whole new Will Smith that they sent away.
There might be only one black actor on the planet that we hold in higher regard than him. And that is Unc, that came over and put his arms around him and gave him another fucking genius quote. So what I'm saying is...
And Samuel.
You don't hold Samuel Jackson in a higher regard
than higher than Will.
Yes, the fuck you do.
No, you don't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't.
But
okay.
It's cool.
It's not a slight to him either.
It's not a slight to Sam, not at all.
I just disagree.
He's in the convo.
He's in the conversation.
He's in the convo.
What I'm saying is
Samuel's in King of New York.
So?
I mean, so that's in the 70s, nigga. What are we talking about?
King of New York is not the 70s, but
it is
I don't feel like fighting.
King of New York is 79. Stop it.
With Christopher Walken?
Yes. 79. I know.
First of all, it's Larry Fishburne, but I don't want to fight you. You good, bro.
Sammy L is in King of New York. What are you talking about?
As whom? I'm just saying. As whom? We're not having this conversation, Joe. What I'm saying is this.
Pull it up! If I'm wrong, I'll tell you.
No, you won't. You're going to say they stupid.
Swear.
You're going to say IMDb is stupid.
Yeah, they stupid. They stupid. They got it wrong. They got it wrong.
Stupid, motherfucker.
They get you wrong, too. Go ahead.
I know, yo. But what I'm saying is this. He's him.
Not in that movie.
He is him.
He's in the fight
so
scene.
when you start to now blame the world, he's not blaming the world, but he's saying like, yo, you got to protect this person, you got to protect that person, you got to protect that person. Dog, your castle, you got to protect it. But when the people inside your castle are potentially burning it down, there has to be some accountability there. And I had a way better point till you cut me off. You always doing this bullshit. so my shit ain't as smooth as it would have been.
I want to wrap the convo with just letting Will Smith know that we love him.
True indeed. Their whole family. Their whole family. Through whatever they going through.
Joe's correct.
Is what they going through.
He was in King of New York.
And
it was 1990.
I know it wasn't.
Wait, King of New York was not out in 1990.
Joe, I was 3 years old. Nigga, King of New York came out when I was fucking in high school.
Why is he saying 1990?
That's when it came out.
When it came out?
Yeah.
How could I be that off? Where did I get 79 from?
He's been in 150 movies.
All right, I'm right and wrong.
He's been in
Yo, I hate when you be right, but you wrong at the same time. But anyway, what would you do? Yo, stop. Because y'all going to trigger me on the girl dad shit again.
What?
I'm speaking to Will Smith.
Indeed.
I am not speaking to everyone else.
No, his whole family. They are all going through this with him.
Great. But I'm speaking to Will Smith, the head of house, honcho of the king of the castle. Him. Yes, the family is going through shit. Yes, Jada. Yes, the kids. Yes, it's all together. But I'm talking to the man that had the meltdown in front of the fucking world while Jada got to sit there and roll her eyes. Yes, I'm talking to him. The nigga that on his night, I won the award. My fucking amazing peers got to come run to me and talk me off a ledge for smacking the shit out of somebody who is well known. I had to decipher these things. I'm talking to him. The person that maybe need a little more love, warmth, therapy, support, understanding from us. From us. And I say that, listen, Jada is there with her mother, her daughter, her network of people, and they have her. I don't look at her and see erratic. I look at Will Smith and see the masking of pain.
I would agree 1,000%.
And that's just something I've been highlighting for years upon years upon years with the entertainers that I love most. Y'all think it's hate. It's not. I said this to you about Chris. I said this about Tory. I said we should watch Chance, Sean. It's a few niggas that when they start talking these records and you start getting a visual, I'm not looking from a consumer standpoint. I'm not looking as a fan. I'm looking to empathize. Holy shit, yo. If that were me.
Yeah, you never even really see him with, like, I don't know who his friends are. Like, when I say friends, I mean, like, your real buddies that you hang out with.
I'm going to jump in
really
there.
even see that.
We have stories of who his friends are, and there's stories that come with that.
That's true.
See, I can't even imagine. I can't speak from the perspective of Will Smith, who everywhere you turn, there is some
rumor or some.
There's a story, yo.
So listen, you're right. So wouldn't that mean, this is just my brain, wouldn't that mean limit the accessibility? Like, you can't stop being you.
Oh, you getting somewhere. Wait, no, time out.
You're not supposed to stop being you. You're not supposed to stop being you, but for your own personal
And that's why my interpretation, I'm only talking about me. I ain't talking about nobody else. That's why my interpretation of him sitting down at that red table with his eyes like that and his face like that is different because of what you just said. What you just said, say it again, real quick.
I said you limit the accessibility that the world has.
He's sitting there mad because with all of our strange ideologies and beliefs that are sacred to us, some mishaps happen to now where our business is in the fucking street and we got to address it. I got to sit here in support of some shit that I'm not in fucking support of. But I'm here for you. I'm here. I'm a pillar. I'm him.
Hey, yo, I'm about to bite
Get your shit up.
No, I can't.
We wrapping this up.
No, I can't.
But I'm just saying, that's my take on that. That's part of why I'm so angry.
I agree with you.
Yo, wait, you did that? Wait, what? With who? We've seen niggas flip out for less. I ain't gonna name them, but boy, they at the tip of my tongue. We seen niggas flip out for less. Oh, I want to name them because they your favorite niggas. Oh, y'all love these niggas. It don't be a peep about it. These niggas flip out in front of their fucking face. So I'm gonna grant Will some grace.
He deserves.
But niggas have flipped out for a hell of a lot less than what Will Smith has gone through and been through in his fucking personal, private, secret, sacred sector.
I agree.
That shouldn't be for all of our public fodder.
Well, that's kind of what we've been saying all along anyway. Like, none of their business, we shouldn't even know. They keep putting this shit out. Not even they.
When you break up with your chick and she go fuck the whack nigga, imagine if the world know. I'm not saying he went through that. Imagine if the world know now. Hey, your chick fucked him? Where? Wait, home? Wait, let's empathize.
I agree.
It could get crazy, yo.
No, it could. So that's why I said.
And he got the nerve to write a song. I don't want to hear from the niggas talking about why he ain't do that to August. August wasn't with the microphone in front of him at the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's why.
And not for nothing.
Hey,
we don't know he didn't do that to August. We don't know that.
That's true too. Wait, I didn't go backstage and smack Chris Rock because clearly I don't feel like looking for niggas.
But you right here?
Hey, you right here. On site, right? Y'all like that? Hey,
This is gift wrap.
Right?
He
That's
put
what
this one
y'all
right
preach.
in front of me.
Drop the Addy, drop the low.
Drop
Oh
the low-
shit, the op spin the block. Y'all preach it to me. And now here it is. Our finest nigga does it. And now we think peace and the death. Suck my dick.
That was the other shit that did piss me off. I
hate
want to
these
get
niggas,
off
yo.
of this, but that
I
pissed
hate
me
these
off.
niggas.
Where I'm starting to see all this. Yo, he got on there and did that in front of all these white people. We supposed to be holding us.
I only don't comment on that because I ain't making this racy. I'm just gonna say white people mind your business.
I'm talking about us saying that about him.
Us saying what about who?
You can't act like that in front of the whites.
But that come from white people.
Like,
I don't think so.
I know.
I don't think that comes from white people.
I know.
I think that comes from us trying to impress white people. I don't think that comes from the
trying to
white
get a seat at that table.
Y'all think we were born with that? Or do y'all think we learned that? I'm not getting racy. But do you think we were
It was
born with
learned.
that, or do you think we learned?
was
Where do you
learned.
think we learned it from each
It was
other?
learned.
You think we learned it from each other? You say yes.
I do.
What do you say? And I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm just receiving y'all answer, and that's it. I'm moving on.
I think it was learned from being told and treated that we were less than. So
By who?
by them.
Okay.
So knowing that made you want to be accepted by them.
That's the greatest shit about this Oscar shit is, I ain't saying it.
No, go ahead.
No.
Come on.
No.
Oh, man.
No, because sometimes I say things and the white people that I love and the white people that love me might think I'm talking about them and I'm not.
Okay.
So
you can go ahead.
there's no point. Parks, you are not even top 10 of the white people I've been talking about. Like, I got mad white people. Dub B just hit me the other day about when all this shit happened. Shout out to Dub B. But yeah, no, so I don't want to, it's not worth it.
I got it.
It's not worth it. But there is a take. There is a take on that specifically. But I'm skipping it. Not that important. Come on. Where we at? So now his Oscar's under review because you broke the code of conduct. You broke the code of conduct.
Come get it.
Code of conduct.
No, come get it. It's right here.
No.
come get it.
Code of conduct.
No, come here.
Y'all explain to me about code of conduct. See, that's why I just choose to say, hey, y'all mind your business. Y'all fucking
Harvey Weinstein.
I ain't
all
gonna
these-
talk.
I'm not. Never
I ain't
mind.
gonna say
man.
what y'all.
I'm
I ain't gonna say what y'all.
We're not
did.
gonna do that.
I ain't gonna say what y'all did. But
What is y'all code of conduct?
You know
with
what
all
the-
the shit that they've been allowing for years.
you know
what's the code of conduct?
You know what the code of conduct
What's
is.
allowed and what's not?
We ain't gotta talk about it. You know what it is. Come on, moving
Like,
on.
get outta
I
here
hope
with
that
that.
Will Smith keeps his Oscar.
No, let him come get it. It's
No,
right.
don't come get it.
No. Please
Will
try
Smith
to come get it.
deserves an Oscar. Certainly not for this movie. Boy, yo, he smacked somebody, so I can't even really get into the take. Like, he got an Oscar for this, yo.
Hey, I was with that.
With what?
I like that movie. Remember, I came in here and said I love that movie,
I know, yo.
and I'm not mad at him winning the Oscar for it.
I know you're not. He shouldn't have. This was a fucking mess.
That's just your hate against girl dads. I get it, man.
I see what you did, yo. Y'all trying to pay me as a girl dad hater, yo.
You are.
We paying you that though.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not. It's
That's
just
why you don't
bullshit.
like King
You
Richard
had the
movies.
biggest brush in the world, but we painting you as that
I had the biggest what?
brush.
That is y'all paying me that. You niggas just make shit up and y'all roll. And I'm not like that. So that's cool. I don't judge y'all for that. I don't judge y'all for that. Y'all go with whatever. Nigga gonna make something up tomorrow and y'all gonna wave the flag for it. Y'all do that. I don't. Carry on.
So you want to read his apology or what, man?
Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed by my. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I'd like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will.
You said you didn't like this.
No, I'm not saying that. I said I liked his apology and I liked the fake Chris apology.
Okay.
I like the apology. I like making amends.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't got that.
But he's absolutely right. What a stain on just black greatness. There was black greatness everywhere. Everywhere. Beyonce went to Compton.
That shit was
In
amazing.
yellow.
Yeah.
Right?
In tennis ball green.
Lime green.
Tennis green.
And that's why Dub B hit me, because that is definitely an interpolation of a Joe Budden record. And it's not even Joe Budden record, but I guess Dub B's beat. Yeah, that's definitely that beat. Yeah. Real Life and Rap, I think it was the second bonus record on my debut. It's 1,000% that beat.
Real Life and Rap.
I'd play it, but you don't have music here, so you're not going to know how that's that. But it's 100% that.
I remember the song.
Man, I have to call, see what's going on.
He gonna say, so? Like he did before.
Like he did before.
Real Life and Rap.
When he said that to me before about some original song. Y'all niggas make me to be so much.
Nah, it's when you diss me.
Oh, that's different. That's rapper shit. But
say so
this
again?
is business shit. This is business stuff right here. But anyway, Will Smith's mom speaks out on Oscar. Yo, and they got the fucking nerve, yo. How could Benjamin Button exist today? They got the nerve to leak a report that say, and y'all don't ever girl dad me again, yo, because black men need so much love. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't say it to me. I know that y'all girl dads. All y'all, all three of y'all, but sorry. They got the nerve to leak Will Smith, allegedly the next special guest on the Red Table. Let me repeat it.
Wait.
Shut it up. Will Smith, alleged to be the next guest on Red Table Talk.
But
if I could throw these headphones further. So you mean this nigga's scheduled to appear at the source of his pain?
Again.
This show has not done Will well. This show ain't been this ain't been Hitch.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't know that. I might lean back the other way now. Now I'm leaning back. I'm leaning more towards rollout again now. I didn't know this.
The show is a smash. I used to don't need a rollout.
Okay.
But this is the nature of the show. They take all the moments. So it's dope that you provide it, but nah. Facebook or somebody.
What are you providing?
Somebody with a brain is.
What are you providing?
What are you providing?
You said it's dope that you provided. What are you providing?
A moment.
It's different when you're
You're
talent
providing
and the producer
your
and the
personal
creator.
life,
No.
emotion, and pain
No.
to the world
No.
for them to now internalize and make fun of and judge as they see fit. So now you can't get on television and start crying when niggas judge you. You are giving it to them.
This is no different than my take when I keep saying these people keep going to social media
They're cross advertising
about these problems and then venting when everybody say something.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
You are doing the same.
You're putting the
fucking
information
thing,
out.
right?
We would not know if y'all don't put this out.
And you are 30-something years in the fucking entertainment industry, and you know this niggas is cruel. Nigga, I've been in the entertainment industry for a year, and I've learned mad shit in a year. They've been there for 30 years, and Will Smith is a fucking mega star. He's an A++ list celebrity.
Fingers, say to the face. What?
Stupid, yo. Nah, like, dog, you giving it to him.
I'm sorry. Personally, once you keep giving it to him,
Yeah.
I can't be. You can't even.
My nigga,
You can't play victim
You're
when
not
the
a
shoes-
victim when
yeah.
you're a fucking volunteer.
I hate that take.
You're not a. You can hate it.
I hate that take.
We could agree to disagree.
I hate it.
I hate some of yours. Yo, what I'm saying is you.
Which
you,
ones?
Nigga, my legs ain't long enough. Yo, what I'm saying is this, dog. You can't be a victim when you're a volunteer.
Wait. Wait a second, yo, Hitch, can you stop doing? What the fuck does your legs length have to do with? Oh,
You said list them. Which ones? And I'm saying the shit longer than my leg, nigga. Your bum ass takes. Anyway, yo, what I'm saying is finish going, man. This fucking dodo, yo. Oh, man.
He said
Yo, it's just crazy. Man, not enough pineapple in the juice. Nigga whooping. Oh, please, man. That ignition won't even get started. Nigga just.
Talking about, nigga.
All right.
Finish, man.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Put the feathers back in the goose, man.
He about to host a Red Table Talk.
Oh, the end. I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, whatever, man. I'm off of it. Will, I love you. We love you.
I just wish they can keep
Get therapy. Get therapy.
I don't want to know no more of their business.
You got to get some therapy.
That might have been it.
I hope that's it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. He need more.
That's
that
therapy.
one little slap didn't fix
It can
nothing.
help.
Is there anything else to even talk about? I'm sorry that it's so much commentary, but dog, this was the Oscars.
Yo, award shows is back.
No, smacking niggas is back.
That too.
Fuck award shows. Smacking niggas is back.
Restore the feeling.
Wait, are you shitting me? Oh, come on, man. Now we just need a girl to start to smack a girl.
No, we don't.
Oh yeah. Hey, Zeus getting sued. They suing the shit out of Zeus.
All right.
You can't do that shit that they doing. You can't do that. Are you kidding me? I watched all that shit. That show is a Royal Rumble.
Wait.
It's so much of a Royal Rumble that, look, me and you, one of them, we fight. 5 minutes later, I can't worry about me and you. We cool now. I can stand by you. I'm fighting him. Hey, 2 minutes later, he about to fight him. And they all just running around. And security's there. Y'all getting sued.
When somebody gets seriously hurt, somebody gonna get stabbed.
No, people getting hurt. Hey, them little twins, they signed up for the reality show, the Claremont twins. Signed up to the reality show. Little producers wrote some shit in that say, hey, we gonna throw all their clothes in the garbage and get rid of them or whatever. Guess what? Lawsuit, y'all gotta pay. Them chicks came in there with some shit. It's Louis, it's Chanel, it's Prada, it's Dior, it's everything. Y'all can't write nothing. Are you shitting me? I need millions. I need millions. I'm up. Hey, today is sue or get sued. That's where we at.
Yep.
If you didn't know, it's sue or get sued. Yes, Zeus. Y'all can't, nigga, if it was that easy, you don't think I know 20 niggas that could go get in the house and fight for 10 episodes?
For cheap.
Yo.
For the cheap,
some of the shit y'all doing, like, hey, we thought of it. Hey, I started looking at houses. I played that out. It's like, how can I can't take this to my little Jewish partner. He ain't gonna understand none of this. Hey, it's 10 episodes and niggas just fight each other, yo. It's lit. And y'all want to fucking spread dirt on Mona Scott's name. Look at the Oscars. Yo, listen. This is my last thing on the Oscars because I'm doing empathy, yo. Y'all niggas out there are liars. Y'all are full of shit. I don't believe y'all. Y'all ain't never fucked nothing bad before. Y'all ain't never been to the strip club with a baddie when Meech or Uzi or somebody was there. Like, y'all ain't been through shit. Y'all just typing things. Mm-hmm. Y'all liars. Yo, empathy lets me know that all of y'all are liars. Because I'm me. And I know the threesomes I've been invited to in my life. I do some calculations, some metrics. All y'all ain't did that. Like, nah, it's levels to this. It's levels to this. So you take Will Smith, and this is why I'm not listening to y'all. My wife I'm open with. And I know a little bit about that. Not the wife part. But the open part. Whatever name you come up with, I'm that. I'm exhibitionist, voyeur. What they call it? They think it's a diss. You submissive? Yeah, nigga. I do that too. I submit. Why do you have me this way?
Take me.
How could you do this to my body?
You would be a nigga to let the chick pour wax on your dumb ass. Go ahead, yo, finish.
No, let's stay here for a nigga. Hey, I've been the nigga doing all the work as a smoker. You have fun. I'm so tired of this position. So what I'm saying is this. We got different views on shit. My girl done met a nigga who's an artist who done introduced him as a friend of the show, friend of the son, friend of the daughter, friend of somebody. He need a place to stay. Now I let him in the crib. He's in the house. Yeah, I'm doing me, but she don't live here. I'm just in the crib. I'm on the right wing. Y'all on the left wing. God forbid I went to get some milk in the middle of the fucking night. Heard some shit I ain't want to hear. You niggas ain't been through nothing, yo. Stop. Everybody just jumping in with what you would do. Nigga, you ain't lived enough to do it.
Let me ask you a question.
Give it to me. You been there, nigga. You did it. You did it all. Ain't nothing. You ain't. I don't know how much you divulge to your little sweetie you got, but you have been in every situation we come up with. You did it, nigga. Air mattress, hardwood floor, island, fucking whatever, granite countertop, nigga, cabinet shopping.
Listen,
you don't play when it come to dicking. When it get dicking time, that nigga get the dicking. He get the dicking around. Big ass shit. This nigga, man. Go ahead. You are more than qualified to speak on anything dicking. You be nigga thinking he had them little hazel eyes.
Yo, this nigga
dicking
is
around.
so stupid.
Now, come on. Wait, let's toss it to our dicking expert. This nigga know.
Yo, let me ask you this, right? When is the conversation going to shift to Will Smith's, like you said, empathy, right? So we keep talking about protected women.
Gotta protect the women.
We do.
But that wasn't protecting the women.
When does he get his protection? When is society going to say, yo, this nigga's going through it and he deserves some group hugs?
I think we there.
They not there.
No, we not.
They're not there.
Who's there? Society.
Them, society. They're not there.
They might not ever be on Love on a Black Man. But
And so my point with that,
we there.
but my point with that is, dog, this is clearly evident that this man has been suffering and holding and bottling all of this shit up for a very long time.
Yes. Agreed.
Why is nobody addressing that?
Because nobody give a fuck.
It's not about
I
no
hate to be the
fucking
bearer of
hair.
bad news.
This is not
They
about
don't
hair.
give a fuck.
Oh, wait, you guys, he's going on red table.
I hit you with this fucking microphone. Yo, dog, come on.
What is the 5 fingers?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, like, dog, like he needs grace. He needs something. Like, I feel for this nigga. Like, we was talking off
Chris
mic.
Rock, nigga, if you don't go DM Detroit Dust,
So how you should have slipped it?
Detroit Dust has done too much work in our culture for you to get caught like that on the Oscar stage. Hey, yesterday morning he put out a video how to not get smacked at the Oscars. But that was my first thought. Like, dog, you ain't been watching Detroit Dust? Because we watch Detroit Dust and say, yo, all this shit is cool, but you'll never be in this position. And here go Chris Rock at the Oscars. Right in that position. Whatever, man. All right, I'm sure this. Hey, yo, Meg was at the Oscars. What was that song they let her hop on?
We don't
Disney
talk
shit?
about Bruno.
Yeah.
Disney record.
Was she originally on that record?
I don't believe so.
No, she was not.
It's the remix.
Oh. Debuting at the Oscars.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Y'all know I can't never really have thoughts on Meg because I'm too close to the guy. I can't say nothing bad about Kevin Liles. I can't do it. And that's his, like, I can't. What you want me to say?
He sold it.
No, this is his. This is his.
Gotcha.
So anytime I talk about her, I feel like I'm talking about Kevin. I can't say nothing bad about Kevin. I cannot, even if it's bad. Even if it's bad, I can't say nothing bad.
Okay.
So I cannot. I'm compromised.
Well, hey, I ain't mad at that. I always be saying, yo, it's okay to be biased, compromised. Just admit it.
I'm compromised, yo. I can't.
I'm not mad at. I hate when the people do the opposite and claim to be unbiased and give a clearly biased, tainted take on something when you know you can't tell the truth. So it's cool.
So she hopped on the remix and performed it at the Oscars for the first time. It's the first time they ever let her. It was the first time what?
First woman rapper to ever perform at the Oscars. Ever. And ever. First.
Nice.
Times are changing.
First, what? First
female rapper.
Got you. I mean,
I can't wait till this summer, yo.
It's gonna be a hot summer.
It's gonna be a hot girl summer.
And a hot boy summer too. Who's this nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah. Oh shit. All right, come on, though. Come on, we out here. Come on. Somebody say something. Come on, I can't leave right now. Help.
Alex says the food is here.
Oh. And we've ate.
And we
Or
did
eaten.
too.
I don't know what the word is.
Whatever it is, it was good.
Ish, yo. Take your proper grammatic ass
just asked me a
somewhere else.
question.
I didn't ask you nothing.
You
I'm
did
saying
say-
it wrong.
No, you asked.
I'm saying it wrong.
You did ask.
Like, come on, yo, you do that a lot. Look,
don't do that
Look
a
out,
lot.
look. Look
I
out,
don't
just
even
create. Look
care
out,
if y'all
create.
niggas-
Look out, just create something.
No,
That's
I don't.
master. Yo, you do that.
You niggas nuts. I don't care.
And he arguing back. Well, just let it go.
I don't give a fuck if you
It's proper ass. Nigga, I don't want to hear none of that mature shit. We smacking niggas up. Hey, who you want to smack out there, yo? Nobody?
Not a soul.
Nah, smacking is back.
Good luck with that. I don't got no bail money.
Yo, you got somebody out there you want to get it on with? I keep telling y'all fighting is a business decision, and y'all keep wanting to fight.
Who?
Said I don't have no bail
Y'all
money.
keep wanting to fight niggas.
I'm not fighting at all.
Chris Rock, you couldn't find a place to smack him. Yeah, y'all doing a different version. Damn, I wish that he would have had to chase Chris Rock around.
That would have been hilarious.
No, that would have been the best shit in the world, yo. Will Packer would have a smash on his hands. Abbott Elementary, who? Oh, man, that would have been fucking caught between a rock and a hard place. Oh. Whatever, man. Tyler Perry.
Oh, man.
And listen, y'all, in my brain, I was home figuring out what Denzel was thinking when he had the situation under control and Tyler Perry popped up. I'm going to allow some silence so y'all can figure out, too, what y'all think Denzel was thinking when. Yo, why do I have this perception of Tyler Perry? Because of this shit like this.
Which one? The interview?
Yeah. This was this was Vanity Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want to have a real conversation. I can't. Oh, I can't, yo. Ooh, I want to get canceled right now. I do, but life is so good.
Life too good to get canceled.
Come on, yo. I'm chilling out.
Like, all right.
Joe, don't give it up no more. Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait. Yo, we missed the old Joe. Hey. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
I work this hard to stay the same.
Well, that shit bounce on me. I'm rubber, you're glue. I start singing a song, they say that shit.
Sticks and stones.
Yo, listen, I want you to remember.
Oh, Joe switched up with his. Yeah.
Chameleonaire. Yo,
Joe ain't the same nigga that wrote Calm Down. No.
remember our argument.
Which one? Say it's your potting.
No,
Say
no, no,
something.
I'm
Which
saying
one?
just-
We argue for a living.
No. Pertaining
Well, we was
to-
arguing for free. We get paid now.
Yeah, I know.
What happened? Which one? We argued about
Regarding
everything.
this.
I don't remember our argument during
That's
this.
okay.
We never argued about
Yeah,
Tyler
yeah,
Perry
yeah,
using
it-
his Madea voice during
We
sex.
did not.
What stance did you think I took
I
in
was about to say, I
that, in
hope
that
we would
matter?
never.
No, we never did that. I didn't even know he did that. I thought Madea was weird enough. I didn't think. But then I got to think. Tyler Perry admits to using his Madea voice during sex. Okay.
Little role play.
Hey, I'm not against it. But I also know that talks come with role playing.
See?
Has anyone here ever role played?
Not really role player.
I would ask you out there, but most of you are playing a role right now.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
They are. These niggas don't know how to be themselves. A lot of them.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They're waiting to be told who to be.
Yeah. They don't know. But y'all,
That is true.
intimacy. No.
I've never.
Have you ever been asked to? No.
No.
Parks?
No.
Ice?
Nah.
Well, I'm
Not my thing.
I'm kinky. Wow.
What voice you used?
I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Voice.
This nigga probably was in costume knowing Joe.
Voice. Nah, it's gotten deep before. Voice. No.
Who was you? The Pink
Go.
Panther?
No, you be somebody. Let's go out. You go bag somebody. Go do something. I'll pop up.
Oh, the little meet at the bar.
I've done that.
Okay.
Like I've done some things. I was the cop before. I was my favorite actor before. I'm a baby mom. My first baby mom.
What actor?
I left my first baby mom.
What actor?
18?
What actor were you?
What actor were you?
Submissive.
She was older.
Yeah, much. Much.
What actor were you?
She taught me everything.
What actor were you?
You think I remember? I don't remember yesterday.
You said I was my favorite actor.
Yeah, who's your favorite actor?
You remember who the fuck you were if you were in role.
I was 17.
I know.
All right, so who's your
I'm
favorite actor?
41
17?
years old, and now you made the bingo niggas be correct. Did Joe say how old he was today? I hate the niggas. I swear to God, I'm going to smack this shit out of y'all. Because I notice it now. I do it a lot. 42 dog is coming, though. I can't wait to see who I'm going to cut off at 42. Y'all think I've been exhibiting some shit in the past. Oh, I'm going to meet a new nigga, cut him right off.
See how he slipped the jab?
What was the jab? I've never argued about Tyler Perry using his Madea voice during sex.
I'm talking about who
I don't remember. That was an unacceptable answer for the three of you, yet y'all sit here twice a week and not divulge anything about your lives. I don't remember. Who are you?
That's not true. I've never dressed up.
Who are you?
Nor did I want to be another.
Who are you? Have y'all done anything that might be embarrassing, self-deprecating?
Absolutely.
Some of you might be ashamed of. Had done any of that? Y'all want to share any of that? Or you want to just put it all on me? Huh?
It's called the Joe Budden show.
Huh? We can put your name right. It's 3 letters. So it's 3 letters. I-S. It's gonna be Joe Ishin niggas. It could be that. The second you step up to the plate, it could change. Don't believe the rumors.
Oh man.
Hello?
Hello.
Bitch ass one.
Hey, yo, you see it?
Look what you made me do.
You see
man.
the thing
and
that
I
they
owe some
had?
money to the thing.
You see the thing that they had?
I need more
With
than
the
just
full
that.
Nelson, with the little full Nelson meme, and you was like, "Hello."
This is the $5 I owe.
Yo.
It's the $1 I just owe.
All right, you paid up.
Nah, I'm cool. So, react, you guys. Tyler Perry is using his Madea voice during sex.
I'm not
hilarious.
surprised.
I think it's
hilarious.
super weird.
I'm not surprised.
Well, y'all don't role play. So if you could role play in a role that you like created, no?
I hope they had fun with it though.
It is mad weird shit.
I would like to know who
I like
wants to fuck
laughing during
Madea.
sex, so I can see how that could turn into some funny shit.
I'm just saying though, like if we gonna role play, like all right, you be
Laughing
Madea.
during sex is dope.
Yeah,
It is super dope.
So if you're Tyler Perry, the Madea voice is gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna make him come.
I don't know about that. It's gonna make him laugh though. It's gonna make it real awkward.
Wait, you think that was upon request? Or you think he just volunteered the Madea voice? I'm asking a question. Forget it. Hello?
Fam, I'm not jumping out there with you.
To ask, you can't ask that.
No, you can't ask that.
Y'all know he volunteered that shit. I could be Madea.
No, he did. No, he did.
Want me to be Madea?
No, he did.
You don't think he was asked?
He was told.
He'll be Madea right now. Or else it's gonna get worse. Yo, y'all never talk to your partner like you the Punisher? Like, yo, it could get bad for you, yo. Hello? Mm-hmm. Yo, can y'all share?
Fam, I ain't did that shit. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to.
I'm trying not to talk about this.
Yo, oh man.
Don't even want to talk about it. All right, so then we offered it. It was your topic you brought up. You don't want to talk about it now.
Not mine.
Oh, you think I pulled that out the back pocket, huh? Madea.
Ice?
What'd you think he was saying?
Who?
All right, come on, we moving on. We moving on. What else is it?
What's some of her quotes?
It's fine. No, honestly. We can move on.
No.
Then help me.
You should.
No, help me move it along, you fucking fucker.
All right, let's talk Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher, man.
Helping here. Jesus.
Damn, let's leave that alone.
God damn it.
Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher are still going online. Little jabs back and forth. That's your bag, Parks.
Why?
Because you're the backpacker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing this shit. I don't want to hype.
Yo, y'all
hype
don't
it.
like seeing niggas get smacked. Y'all don't like seeing the
Oh, no, I was with
rappers
the smack.
beef with each other. Like, what do
Yo,
y'all like in the
so
violent
What
ballpark
happens
now?
with the rapper beefs is it turns into deaths, and then we come in here playing "It's So Hard," nigga. That's why don't nobody want to see the shit. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo, can you save that mature
Yo,
shit
dog.
for later, yo?
This guy's a
These
nutcase.
niggas are not killing each other.
I don't think there's no violence happening behind
finally
this at all.
a rapper beef. Like this is such a stupid beef.
This is boredom beef.
This is not
Where did it
even a
start?
beef. Who knows?
I believe it was Gibbs' tweet
Over a
about
punchline or a tweet
Somebody
or some
getting
shit.
robbed.
Yo,
Yeah,
these niggas like each other. They know that each one of them can rap. Like, what are you doing, yo? What are you doing? Both of y'all are successful. Both of y'all are getting money. Both of y'all got kids, raising families. Like, y'all both doing it. Get this hip-hoppity, cockamamie bullshit out of my... I don't care. And I know both you niggas, and I like both you niggas. Stop. Both you niggas, stop. 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 And don't text me neither.
For a minute.
Sick of that shit, yo.
Like, just stop.
Honestly, I want to come in here and say a take and not get text from the person I have a take about.
See, my thing is, leave the gimmicks, leave the rapper gimmicks to the rappers that need them because they can't rap. Like, both of y'all can rap.
Or rap. Y'all act like
And
y'all
just go
scared of
rap.
each other. Go rap. Go do it.
Like, it's niggas that have to do this.
If Pusha T could diss a fucking fish sandwich, then y'all can do a little better than these fucking month-to-month Sublime. Like, knock it off. What if the fish sandwich responds? How would you feel as a rapper?
What if he gets you out
What
of
if you
here
get
too?
bodied? What if you get bodied by
I
the
ain't
fish
square
sandwich?
no more, you bitch ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
come on, man.
Ish.
I wish these brothers the best. I wish these guys the best.
Yeah, this guy.
I wish they would
It's
knock
funny
it
to
off.
me.
What's
I
been
love
saying?
watching y'all.
How can you hate on a nigga you beg to do an album with? Oh, Mad Easy.
Because he didn't do the album.
What's wrong with
That's
you?
mad. There's one reason
Yeah,
I can hate
what
right
is he-
there.
what is he talking
You
about?
didn't do it.
Yo, what the
I can respect you and diss you. The end. I can want to work with you and diss you.
Or
That exists.
I can
That's
diss you
real.
because
I don't think
I ain't work with you like I
don't
wanted
think
to.
I've ever dissed anybody I didn't want to work with. That's never happened.
Yeah.
Don't make a lot
I
of
like
sense.
all
to
the niggas.
That don't make sense though, but you got it.
Yeah, it does.
Don't make
And
sense. It
after
makes
the
plenty
beef, I
sense.
probably went back and tried to work with niggas.
Well, you think that don't make sense?
You want to diss people that can
I
rap?
know Ish don't
with
have
you.
a creative bone in his body with a song, man. That nigga build them houses. They look
What
good.
does
They
that have to
stand
do
out.
with my thoughts on beefing with a nigga?
'Cause-
Because this ain't beef.
No. Because it would seem crazy, like it don't make sense if you're not in it and not familiar with it. Like, it wouldn't seem logical. It would seem crazy, asinine. So I respect you when you say it. But if you're in it, them doing this seems asinine. Like, get to it. Somebody send a fucking shot if y'all niggas so nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I agree.
Yeah. I'd rather hear songs than
Like, these
read
all niggas
tweets.
that ain't gonna kill each other. So rap then. Or shut the fuck up. And this is why I know that niggas couldn't play with me in this era today, man. It wouldn't be none of this.
Well,
It wouldn't be none of this. You couldn't even tweet about me like this.
But look,
And I gotta shut up because I'm retired. But you couldn't do that.
I think social media in general changed that for the rappers.
I'm gonna fucking throw this fucking shit.
What, nigga? That's
I hear that line one more time.
Nah,
that
I
grown
disagree.
adult fucking humans are letting social media
They are, nigga.
dictate their fucking act.
You think they not?
It's not okay.
Yeah, you
But
got
I'm not
it's
saying
not
okay or not, but this is what's happening.
But it's not okay.
The same way, look, the
But
same
when
way.
we say that, we make
good
it
fabric on
sound
that?
like that's okay.
No, I'm not making it okay. I'm just addressing something that I've seen happen. I believe if social media was around in the 90s, some of our favorite rappers who was dissing each other would have been doing this shit.
No, they wouldn't.
Nah, they probably would have.
They would. 100%
Niggas
would.
was built different back then.
You think?
Either I'm gonna send these bars your way, or
Because there was no other outlets,
and
though.
when I see you, I might punch you in the face. But you was gonna get this.
There
work.
was no other outlets. Now I could cut my camera on. I ain't got to write shit. I could type it on the black screen and send it out there to you that way. I don't have to put no thought, no energy, no effort into none of this shit no more.
It's way more creative when you a rapper
Man, we saw what happened when Smack DVD came to the hood and cut the cameras on. Niggas stopped rapping so much and was just addressing their shit. Once you put a camera, it's another outlet to get my shit out right away. It changed things. Now I don't even need to wait for the camera crew. I got the camera myself. It changed things. I do believe if social media was around in the 90s, shit would go different. Pac wouldn't have waited to hit him up to say, I fucked your girl. It'd have been a tweet.
Damn. You might be right, though.
I don't think it's right either, but who cares? I don't care.
So we got to, but I say that because the era we grew up in and what these niggas is living in right now is two different, and I'm not talking age. I'm just saying the world that they live in.
Like our age,
I'm not talking age.
Once you get to the era that we grew up in, you're talking age. You can't say that without talking age.
These niggas are active and participating in the way the world is today.
I know, but they also weren't there for how the world was. So when you say
nothing about our age.
Yeah, these niggas is.
Who is our age?
I'm talking about them two.
What two?
Gibson.
Oh, I'm off of them, man. I don't give a fuck what them niggas is doing. Oh, my bad.
But I'm just saying that's why. No. Because I was going back to that, which is why we're not getting how you said, yo, y'all both great rap. I think they're not rapping because I could just do it this way.
And not I don't care about what they're doing, but I don't care about this.
Not just that. They got more money now, so I'm not giving out no free raps that somebody could potentially capitalize on.
I'm not breaking. Listen, we done here. You niggas want some attention, diss each other, like for real, not this fake shit. Now, on to something I do think is interesting. T.I. says that he stopped podcasting because he ain't make no money. First person to say it. First person to finally say, I jumped in it for a bag, I didn't get a bag, and I left.
What settled me into it? I didn't like part. Nah, I ain't like it. Really? I liked it for a week or two.
Really?
Or three.
I feel like everybody who does
that.
But
then when it became a job, like motherfucker, like, hey, gotta read these ads. Hey, gotta be here at this time. Hey, you gotta receive the spoils that came with it.
Right.
I ain't never get no money. How you see other like Charlamagne and you and Joe Rogan and Gilly and Wallow, I ain't never get that.
Right.
You know, it was just a bunch of appointments. But I had great conversation and I met great people, and I feel like I enjoyed that part of it. But when I get the call, like, what? Man, ain't no money.
Listen, you didn't get some crazy contract?
I don't know what you mean. Like, what crazy contract?
Well, you hear about Joe Rogan getting $100 million from Spotify.
No, never happened. Never happened.
Yo, Adam, you got to stop that.
I've gotten no more than tens of thousands of dollars.
You got to stop that. He does like a Junior Vlad thing sometimes. You hear about Joe Rogan. Adam, you know Joe Rogan is Joe Rogan. Shut up. I thought that take was super interesting from T.I., who comes into podcasting as a rap superstar, as a television star. And his podcast did have a deal somewhere. I don't remember where, but it wasn't just distributed independently through him. So when he talks about it feeling like a job, having to do ads, having to show up a certain time, talking to this person, that person, and it feeling like formulaic, I understand that. But there's an entire wave of people out there that jump into podcasting thinking it's a quick and easy bag, because that's what they were told. And then they quickly learned that wasn't the case no matter who you are. And T.I., very different from a lot of us, comes into podcasting as a multimillionaire. I don't have that story. I can't speak to his experience.
And he said I only made tens of thousands of dollars. So for a bunch of beginning potters, that would be sufficient for them.
True.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For a bunch of new potters, that would be sufficient for him. T.I.
That's a waste of his time.
Should be. Yeah, I said should be in a place where time equates to money.
Right.
Where time equates to money, and so the time that you allocate and
wow,
don't
that's
have
true.
a return.
The interesting part that I see is that the visionary that T.I. is can't see a way around that. And I certainly ain't gonna tell him.
He might not have been passionate.
I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah, he said,
the passion don't matter. If
started look like work.
See, and that's why, this fucking hip-hop game. Your passion don't mean nothing if you sell your ass for a certain amount. I'm not talking about T.I. Clearly, he said he's not passionate about podcasting, but he thought there was enough money in it to where he would have pushed some of that to the side and showed up to work. But when there's no passion and there's no money, why am I here? Right. It's gonna be tough to get me here.
Yeah.
Or you don't have any takers. I honestly,
I got money.
There's mad podcasters out there with no passion,
and they ain't getting no paper.
True. Well, some of them are getting paper though.
Passion like empathy.
But then how long does it last?
Good
You get what I'm
question.
saying? Like,
Good
how long
question.
does
Remains
it last?
to be
Like,
seen, I guess.
Because it feels like work.
It is work.
I know, but you don't think it's work when you dive into it.
True.
You think, yo, I got something to say. If they could do it, I could do it. My man just started a podcast the other day. Yo, and I'm like, what you trying to do? You trying to monetize it? He's like, eventually. I'm like, all right, good luck. But they think that I got something to say. They don't know, nigga, you got to talk for a long time, uninterruptedly.
Just told this nigga good luck as a pod superstar.
Shit, I've had that conversation with quite a few people where I'm like,
Yo, y'all be overlooking shit.
What?
What's wrong?
He tapped that nigga up and said,
Good luck.
with shit.
Nah, if you gonna try to monetize,
What I'm supposed to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, good luck with your shit.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I'm lost, dog.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Hey, Alex, you understand what he's saying?
That them, right?
Yeah, it's my guy.
Alex, whose side are you on in this? Ish, ours? Which side? Who do you understand
I
here?
ain't rocking with Brother Ish, man.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
gotta
think
give him
so.
a little bit more than that. You a superstar.
Yeah, come on.
So what he supposed to do?
I'm a super what? Shut up, yo.
Shut up what?
What he supposed to do? Come in here,
Wait,
shout his
hold up. Shut
like
up what?
I'm lost.
Y'all niggas be trying
I'm not a pod superstar.
Says you.
Yeah.
You're not going to get me here to give you all the leverage to re-up your contract. You do okay.
Niggas,
You all right, you all right.
I appreciate
You all
it.
right.
Do okay.
I
You know what?
appreciate
You know what? You convinced me. You're not. Can you repeat it a few more times? That you're not a pod superstar? SUPER.
Stupid.
Right?
It's on here.
Just to make sure.
Nah, but I was talking to my man. Like, people just think that they got something that the world want to hear.
It looks very
Wait,
easy.
you told him that?
No,
when you
I didn't say
started
that
this
to my man.
pod?
No. I said everybody be like, yo, I want to start a pod. I want to start a pod. I want to start a pod. Fam, you have to, one, be able to break down shit that's going on in a unique way and give a perspective that hasn't been heard 7,000 times. That's one. Two, some people may have great thoughts but are not able to convey and articulate their thoughts. That's something that everybody don't possess.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then you just gotta be able to be charismatic. You like this fool when he comes in, we could be asleep in the truck, and he gets out the truck and he do some, and he wake right up, and he
Turn that shit on.
Nah, he wakes right up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like literally.
He think I clapped and wake up.
I mean, you do.
And he wake right up. Everybody don't possess that.
True.
That's not in everybody's demeanor.
Right.
They don't have it.
And then you get to the difficulties of production and scheduling and all that shit. And then that's
you have to be engaging enough where people want to hear you.
Right.
I think that is amazing, and I've been here a year. I think that's amazing that people curse us out if we take a day off. Like, it blew me away. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, I never listened to podcasts before I came on this show. So for me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
And a lot of people just look at it and see. I can
You're
make
just
some money
talking,
over it.
yeah.
It's just talking. I can talk.
You never played ball and went to the league.
I was nice, Joe.
What are you talking about?
I was nice.
I'm talking about your potting example. I ain't even listened to that, and I'm just here to listen.
Yo, you never. Yo, no, this guy's stupid. Yo. Nah, I never really listened to
This is not a
podcasts.
pod clinic. All right, you niggas learn how to pod. The end.
No, you wanted to bring it up to say that he didn't get any money. You had a point to make, no?
No, that's it. That was just interesting.
oh shit! We're rolling. We're rolling.
Well, I didn't even. All right. Hello.
He don't need an introduction.
Nah, he needs an introduction. We gotta. I'm trying. That's the area that I want to work on. Is my introduction. Ladies and gentlemen. We have a special guest. Now listen, they hate when I have guests.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. They
Why?
hate. Cause they like me.
Oh my God.
They like, what the fuck is he talking about?
That was narcissistic.
Yeah, don't say. Huh? Not him.
No, not
No.
True to form.
Ish, I'm not a narcissist. They just use they using narcissists like they're using parsley.
I just
Sprinkled on
made
anything?
a statement.
I seen niggas say that. They throwing that word around like the chef put a little green shit on the steak.
Because they like me. That's the definition of narcissism.
You
What
don't?
Are you talking about?
Yo, you're not gonna do this. Oh, he do this shit where he get therapeutic on you. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. They do like me. See, and y'all won't shame me. Y'all won't condition me into thinking that that's a bad
No, they
thing
like you.
to recognize
They
that,
like you.
They
that
love
I'm,
you.
that I'm liked and loved.
Yeah.
That's some new age shit where they trick you into being guilty about being liked.
Embrace your space.
No, you won't let me embrace. Yo,
I'm letting you embrace nigga.
I'm hugging my shit.
Stupid ass nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here, right? Who's promoting some shit. He's promoting the movie, but the movie does look good.
It was good.
Thank you.
I checked it. I would have had to have an uncomfortable conversation if.
That's all good.
Hey man, just keep pushing it back.
Call me fat face. We over that. We over that.
But what movie was that?
Fatal Affair with Neil Long.
Come on.
I was like,
come
I'm watching
on,
like,
oh.
word.
Come
son?
on.
That's
oh.
what we doing?
But come on.
Like we
man.
we just gonna snap all day? You know I'm an honorary Wayans. Like we could get busy.
Yo, see what happens?
But
See?
listen now.
See?
No,
It'd have caught you on that stage.
That was. But he was a little. His face was heavier than we've known it to be in that movie.
We was in a pandemic. What you want me to do?
You're right.
But I didn't know he was like an avid listener of the show, Omar Epps. But when I spoke to him, he let me know. Yo, nigga.
I heard that shit you said.
I heard that shit you said.
And I know where you live.
Yeah, man. I
That shit you said.
I bugged out with that one. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Excellence is here. We have Omar Epps.
Brooklyn. What we doing?
Brooklyn. Is that still a thing?
It's yeah,
That
always,
is
always still
always.
works.
Is that
For
still a
them?
thing?
Man, I've been
still
in Phoenix and heard them scream, it's Brooklyn in the house.
I thought Atlanta killed that.
No.
Nah.
All the Brooklyn niggas is in Atlanta. They still screaming
That
Brooklyn.
is true.
Good point. Good point. Yo, you gonna get banned from Atlanta.
Nigga, it's my second home.
Nigga. Oh, what's up, man?
Niggas got evicted.
How you doing? First of all,
Man's game
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
to the nines.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold up.
That was
now.
uncalled for.
You're looking good now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
What
I don't know if I'm the first one with a blazer on the joint.
Might be actually.
You know what I mean?
Come to think about it.
Cream.
Now you
Trying to
came
come
in here
in-
with the cream circle.
Cream, no.
joint.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? On my ghost face. Just need some wallabies.
You need
some
the wallabies,
strawberry
blue and cream?
something, Blue and cream.
Now listen,
I mean?
that's the part that I know this is Omar Epps here. A lot of us know him from movie acclaim. Like a lot of great movies, Juice, all that shit. Cool.
We gotta
But-
play Know the Ledge.
But
one
you
time
could
lines,
forget.
yeah.
Oh no, come on.
You got it queued up.
It's a little different.
It's queued up
Going in
already.
already?
Oh come on, man.
Yeah.
Before I play
Salute
this,
the Ra.
last time I went out. Last time we went out to breakfast or brunch or whatever that was. O was telling me like a real sentimental, like private Tupac story, right?
Shit.
And in that, it was about the time of Tupac's death. And my stupid ass sitting there cutting the steak, mouth on the table, jaw drops. Yeah, but at the time, did you know Tupac?
That's your man's. That's your man's right there.
Did you know Tupac?
Nah, I ain't know. Never heard of. Yo, just
That's your man's.
did a
yo.
couple-
You were alive. You saw it.
My memory.
You was outside.
I was listening to the story. I was engulfed in what he was saying.
Holy
Yo,
shit.
Joe Budden is what we used to call special.
Yeah,
In the building, in
Yeah.
project.
No.
Oh, no. Lil Joe, yeah, he's special.
yeah.
That's why niggas always left me alone. Even that ain't it. So that's why niggas left me
He's
alone.
special. Yeah, he's special.
No,
Yo, the grandparents used to be like, yeah, leave him alone.
Antoine.
He's special.
Antoine. You're doing a lot of jumping in over there, right?
This nigga,
Now. Classic. Oh, shit. And I came up with Pump It Up from this. Oh, this is full circle. Hey.
Wait. Tell me that story though. How?
Huh?
How? Pump it up from that.
Oh, shit. Because Just Blaze gives me the fucking beat of all beats, but it was a 3-bar loop or whatever weird
It's a weird
loop
5 or something like that.
Some weird shit that I wasn't familiar with at the time. So it took me a while to write to that, and when I wrote to it, it was time to get to the hook, and I couldn't think of a hook. I could not think of a chorus, and it was just great verses and a great beat, but you knew the hook would take it somewhere. So I had a show in Florida, Tampa, somewhere with writer's block, trying to come up with the chorus to this record, and I'm in the hotel room by myself, and Juice is on. And here comes Omar Epps doing
Skinny face.
Skinny face, Omar. When he had the DJ audition. So he took and I said, "Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it."
What that sounds like to me is you might owe him a couple bucks.
Never that.
I was just thinking the same thing. So you're saying
Never that. He don't own that.
I need publishing on that.
He don't own that. Look, now you teach niggas about publishing. They want to come for it. Oh. All right, so we have a movie out, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's coming out.
I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the trailer, and the trailer looks good. Michael Ealy's not the bad guy. You not fat face. It looks great. I'm watching this. This one I'm watching. I saw it. Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, they sent me a screener, but the link didn't work. So
and you have the writer here, and he seems dark. So that lets me know.
The great Charles Murray.
Oh, yeah, Charles Murray. Are you dark?
He's
full of shit. I have a time. I can spot a dark nigga, man. But listen, tell me about the movie.
Oh, it's a beautiful film, man. It's a story about. You saw it.
Yeah, I watched it.
You know what it's about. It's a story about family, about brotherhood, about morality, redemption, and it's told intentionally through the lens of blackness. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
But at the same time, it's a film for everybody. We all know what it feels like to be around the table, having these dinners, or Nana's cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's such and such. Oh, here come cousin such and such, uncle such and such, and cracked open a bottle.
You know the bullshit coming.
Fight. You know what I mean?
You know it.
Stuff like that. But it's also a crime drama underneath it, because it's like one of the brothers. My character finds out one of his brothers might have had something to do with something that's really heinous.
You snitched?
Well, you got to watch the movie.
Man,
come on.
See?
I ain't never paint you to be a snitch.
You ain't I ain't never paint you. But it's really about, when we've been talking about it, it's like no one knows what they would do until they're in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You just don't know what you'll do. And you find out the true character of people in the moments of when shit is hitting the fan.
Sure indeed.
You know what I mean? So it's a film like that. And I'm really, really excited. You haven't seen, I believe you haven't seen a film like this in a long time, especially from a black filmmaker. You think of the films like Mystic River or The Town, or it's like, they keep trying to restrain us for being able to tell stories.
Those
like
are
they
two
tell
phenomenal
stories.
movies, though.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about
phenomenal.
the storytelling and us being portrayed. Even like, for instance, these dinner scenes, but usually in a black film, the dinner scenes it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, somebody passed away, everybody coming back together.
True.
No, this is just regular
Sunday
everyday.
dinner.
Yeah, the family did that shit every.
You know what I mean? So
every Sunday.
we're trying to, as we always do, try to push the needle. And this power of imagery that we discussed that before is really important to me. You know what I mean? Because I finally realize and understand that everything that I'm a part of through this artistry is gonna outlast me. So what am I giving? What am I really giving to the world? And how will that influence the younger generations for the better?
So you're intentionally trying to find roles and be a part of projects that take that kind of mentality.
Yeah, I guess it's definitely an intention, but it's not like I'm seeking specific things. I'm just, as I've opened myself up, the universe has sort of conspired with me.
Gotcha.
And if you
know what
get
I'm
him to talk about the universe, we'll be here for 8 hours.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm the same way.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting him know.
Yeah.
It could get university fast.
Yeah.
So is there a God? No, sorry.
We just jumping in off top.
The important part. I don't know if I can. How can you speak about the ownership, equity part, and the importance?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear it because
All
that
right,
was the
so-
important part for me.
Well, look, it took me and Charles 8 years to make this film. I mean, this came from a conversation we had, and I was like, "Yo, that's a dope idea. Let me read the script." And he was like, "I ain't wrote it yet." And I'm like, "Well, what the hell you got me all riled up for?" And then we go through the process, but all through these years, it was incredible. Like, we just kept getting no after no after I don't know, and this and that and all of that bullshit, And again, I believe in divine poetry. And I believe in divine timing. So when things are ready, the universe will open up like, yeah, you could do it now. But when you talk about ownership, that's the whole mission right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been so blessed in my career, so very blessed in every way, right? But like most of the films that people love and talk about, and I'm like, yo, I tell my kids, I'm like, yo, it's dope that people still watching this, 30 years later, 20 years later, but I don't own none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not a fault of my own. I was 17 when I made Juice. I ain't know shit about nothing.
Of course.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't know nothing about the business, and I didn't necessarily have the people that I worked with have been great, but nobody was in my ear like, yo, X, Y, and Z. And this is how this really works. Here's the matrix. It took me 30 years to find out, this is the matrix, and this is what this is about. Because where we come from, you just trying to get a check. You just trying to feed yourself.
Absolutely.
And if I could take care of my family, now I got a nice car. I could buy a house. You're not thinking intellectual property and assets and all of these. You're not even thinking like that.
How does it take you 30 years to learn that in acting? I know how it takes us 30 years to learn it in music, but in acting, what are the steps? What are the pivotal moments do we realize, you start looking around the room?
Well, that's interesting in what you say, because in my opinion, it's way easier to learn that in music, because music is so much more hands-on. You go out and touch the people. You got to go perform the show. You got to go in acting, the delivery of a movie, you got to go through unions. You got to, there's all, the red tape is different. So you're constantly focused on just, here's the check, and here's the opportunity. You're not thinking down the line. And now that we've skipped forward to streaming, no one's was imagining that could happen. We know what that is in the music business, you know what I'm saying? But in our business, it's the same thing, just in a different way. And I'm happy for the younger generation that's coming up with this knowledge. They're coming up with it like, I could do this that way, or I could do this way. Or, I look at young cats like a Michael B. Jordan or whomever that's really taking that part of it seriously. So, they could offer the check. Sometimes you gotta know, you gotta balance it out. Like, if they back up the truck and like they're just gonna dump a pile of money, if you need that at that time, you need to know how to work with it. Because at the end of the day, from where we come from, it's all about hustling. You know what I'm saying? But you don't own none of that. And in 20 years, you still around, and you're like, hey, they're replaying this on planes and like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Does that make you feel different about the cultural equity that comes with a Juice, that comes with an In Too Deep?
What do you mean by that?
Like, those are staples.
But you said cultural equity.
Because there's a cultural equity that comes with Juice. The way that we regard Juice is like they regard The Notebook, or like
I
something
see what
like
you're saying.
that.
No, it doesn't make me feel different anyway. That's the blessing. I'm so thankful, because I wouldn't be here without the people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I put the work in, but people have to respond to you. Put the record out, but somebody got to listen to it and like it.
That's true.
For it to have true meaning outside of you, right? And that's what we do it for, right? So it's like, that part of it, that's the blessing. I love the people, and I'm so appreciative. This part is on me to learn and to get better and to move and shape. And that's why I made certain moves. Even like when I went to TV, that was an intentional pivot. That wasn't just a job. I was sitting around.
Because you're currently on TV.
Yeah, Raising Canaan. Season 3 coming soon. Bah.
I wish I watched that show so I could ask you. But that's the only Power show I didn't watch.
You a sucker, son. Real, yo.
And that's what the
This guy,
best
man.
one.
Yo, man.
Raising Canaan is my favorite one.
It's the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Call me fat face. You don't watch my show.
No. I'm gonna watch it because you in it.
I've been watching your podcast. I've been listening to your podcast from day one. And this dude, man.
I just haven't seen it because of Kanan.
Why?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, no, Kanan. I watch Kanan.
He ain't watch.
Oh,
He
watch
watched
Tariq.
Tariq.
I'm thinking
He
of
watched
Tariq.
He never watched it.
Tariq.
He never watched it.
Oh no, I love
never
your
watched
shit.
it?
No,
you never watched it.
No,
Nah,
Kanan,
nah.
I love. I confused it with Tariq.
Nah, don't
that's
put the
that's Meth and Mary.
Don't put the trail up there.
That's
I see
Meth
what
and
y'all
Mary.
doing.
No, I see this.
The chicanery. I see what y'all doing. Don't remind him.
No, this is my show right
He
here.
old.
That Tariq shit.
Put on
I'm
Cheers
not,
or Hill Street Blues for this.
No, that's him. That's him over there. Hey, what do you think about some of those great white shows that they tried to force feed down our throats, like MASH and Cheers and the fucking Love Boat, all this bullshit?
Yo, the reality is
No, tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. You know we always gonna speak raw. The truth is, listen, a great show is a great show.
Nigga, was MASH great?
I hated MASH. When I
With
was a
Star
kid.
Trek
But I
is
was a-
great
but I
as
was
they
a
told
kid.
us it was.
Yeah, me too.
I just personally didn't like MASH.
MASH helped me fall
I was
asleep.
a kid. I probably didn't understand half of the
I never seen MASH.
things that were going.
Theme song put
You
me to
never
sleep.
The theme song was horrible.
Nigga used to come on at 11 o'clock.
And that's when
And
I-
it was night.
The only time I like MASH was in the hospital. It's like, all right, I'll deal with it.
Oh, when you were in the hospital?
When I was in the hospital.
Oh,
like,
okay.
all right, we got MASH. It's fine. I'll just watch it. I'm laid up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but I love Cheers. I used to love Mork and Mindy. Like, a great show is a great show.
It was great writing on them shows back in the day.
Yeah, and it like I love all the what's my man that Norman Lear. He has some really great shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can appreciate that as an artist without color, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't put that on the artist. I put it on the design of the system, right? So most of these, and you can go farther back than that when they have, Cleopatra is a white woman, and this, that, and the other. That's not the fault of the artists that were constructing it.
True.
It's the design of the system. Oh, we tell this story that way, so forth and so on.
Oh, it's great, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
He's a great conversation.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely right.
Absolutely.
So where we're moving now, that's why I'm so excited for these young filmmakers, and I'm so thankful to still be around and pushing forward in the ways that I can, because they're changing that narrative not only from in front of the camera but behind the camera.
Question.
You know what I mean?
Question for you. Y'all spoke on the music business versus film. And you said it's easier in the music business, you think. And I think I was going to jump in. Do you think it's easier because of the Puffs and the Jays and the Master P's and the Jermaine Dupri's, as opposed to film? We don't have that many Tyler Perrys. You get what I'm saying? Or we don't have that many gentlemen like yourself.
I would say we got Stan Lathan.
Stan is that dude.
No, I know.
Stan is dope. No, we got Malcolm Lee.
But
We
I just
got.
wish
We
we
got.
That was
had a
weird.
little.
How does your brain work?
I'm talking.
So weird. This guy's good.
We asked that question.
Listen, man.
This guy's a sick individual.
No.
Don't do that. Everybody in here, by the way, for all who's watching or all who's listening, everybody's shaking their head when I'm saying that. But let me ask you a question real quick. Let me ask you a question. I believe it's easier in music because of technology. Because you don't need nobody.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
If you
Film
got a
takes a lot of
laptop,
hands.
That's true.
you got the program.
That's true.
You can make the beat. Your
You
man
can put a song
make
on YouTube and just put it
and
out.
you
That
hit
thing
send
catch fire,
and
catch
it's
fire.
out there.
Gotcha.
There's no red tape. There's no you got to go through. When you make a film, you got to
City
the
permits.
actors union, you got a directors union, you got the producers union, you got the grips and they have unions. Makeup and hair have unions. Like, it's all of these boxes that have to be
He made
checked.
me mad. They're easily showing you musicians what you should be doing. Every category got
Right.
a union.
Yeah.
All of them. That's true. It should be a producers union. It should be a
Right.
rappers union.
Yeah.
It should be this union.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, to produce the thing is like, not only that, it's so many people.
True.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, even if you and your squad was like, oh, we're gonna make a movie, that's like 20 people.
Or more,
That
because
you
now,
more than
now
that.
you got to
Gotta
get
deal
the
with-
municipalities
It's damn near 20
involved.
to do
Where
this.
you shooting at?
Where
Yeah,
you shooting
gotta
at
get permits and all.
permits and
Yeah.
things of that nature.
You know, when I watch the movies now, I'm looking at how many locations they shot in.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm talking about.
Because now your budget got to.
I hate that I do that as a consumer. Like, I want to just enjoy the movie, but
It's like listening to music now. You can't.
No, you're doing it as
you
a
don't
owner,
listen to
though.
music like a.
I think that was Blair Witch that broke my brain.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, it
wait,
was Friday.
y'all made how much from what? Shooting what? That? Where?
What was the other one? Was Paranormal Activity.
That's another one.
Yeah.
They made that for nothing, and and then you see the margin. Like, oh my god!
But
you
Friday,
know?
too. Friday, they really ain't leave the porch. You get
As
what I'm
far as
saying? Like,
locations,
yeah, they
yeah.
really didn't leave the porch.
They
I think
spent
I
a li-
saw something about Police Academy recently.
They
that
spent like
said that-
$23 million or something, right?
They spent some money on that. That's
On
a lot
Friday.
of but you got to figure what Paranormal. How much they spent on that? $1,000, and how much it make? 100. That's
You
what I'm
said
talking
15 grand?
about. Think about that.
And y'all want to sit in here and just
because the whole
bullshit
thing
around.
was in the bed,
In the
in the house.
In the house,
In the
yeah.
bedroom.
Little handy cams.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. So in the music business, we had Berry Gordy. And then if you want to say you branched off into little subsets of
Clarence Avon. We've
Yeah,
been-
but executive, quote unquote, ship
executives.
in the music business, and then that birthed the Puffs and the Andre Harrells.
So
and
why
then
does that
Puffs.
not exist in movie and film?
I think
I
money
think
is
the expense
a big part.
is-
I think
yeah.
money is a big part. Like Tyler Perry is doing what he's doing, but he a
Y'all
billionaire
ain't-
now.
Y'all ain't gonna tell the truth, huh?
No, the problem is it's there's only the problem with Tyler Perry is there's only one Tyler.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that he uses the Madea voice during sex.
Oh man!
Wow,
Stop,
that
yo.
was why
They
did
just
your
discussed
brain
that.
work this?
No, we just
yeah,
discussed
fam,
it. They just came out. It was breaking news.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
think that the
He
money.
uses the Madea voice during sex.
Shut up.
He said
He said it.
His
He
own
did say it. No,
mouth.
that's the truth. He did say
What's
it.
wrong with this?
No, I
He said
think
it.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
He said it.
What's wrong with it?
Nah, I ain't co-signing.
He said it.
Don't try to put it up on the screen either.
You don't have to co-sign his shit.
Yo, y'all are wild,
No, look,
son.
but back to Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has enough money to kind of get through the red tape.
Yeah, but how did he get that? Tyler Perry had ownership coming in the game because he was doing these plays.
He was doing
He
the shit on
He
Broadway.
was making so much money that when he first came, like, hey, y'all should
came
want
like
to flip this into a.
I'm gonna put on
you
DVD
know-
straight without the
No,
network.
no, no, no.
Masterpiece, like you
Y'all
said.
should want to flip this into a movie, and they was like, nah, we don't know. And he was like, all right, I'll just go back out there.
I'll do it myself.
And no,
Create my
and
own
just
demand.
keep doing what I'm doing because he was getting so much bread
Oh, okay. Stack up.
stacking up that someone in there was like, we need to make a deal with this dude, and he was able to get in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Which is interesting because now they don't even want you if it ain't TV rights attached. If we can't turn it into a television show or a franchise, then
Yeah, I mean that's a whole other conversation because now you looking at the streamers and the way that the business is transforming itself, where they want to own everything, the entire vertical. You know,
See, I was-
before
that-
everything was cross pollinate, whatever. Now it's like we own it from the inception to in perpetuity, and that's the word right there for you young aspiring artists and creatives that y'all need to know. Perpetuity means forever.
life.
I done seen things in contracts that don't even make sense. Like if we should discover life on another planet, literally,
Yeah,
I believe
in
it.
a contract
It's in there.
that we'll still own this image and likeness and blah 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 blah. So that'll shift your mind. Like who's even thinking about that when you're constructing a deal? That's like make you think. Do you know something I don't know? And you know what I'm saying? And then you start thinking about your legacy, right? You start thinking about like I think we talked about this too, but it's like you start thinking about I think about Pac a lot. And Tupac did all that he did in 6 years. That's crazy.
25.
It's crazy.
Passed
We
away at
did
25.
Juice when he was 19, passed away at 25, and all of what we've heard from him and know of him is in that short span. But who owns it? You know what I'm saying? Who truly owns his? I guess you would call it catalog. You know what I'm saying? Does he? What were those deals he made for the movies that he did after Juice? I could tell you right now, I got paid $12,000 for Juice. It's no shame in the game. It was my first movie. I was 17. I was hood rich. You know what I'm saying? Like to me,
no, you wouldn't.
You wasn't hood.
I wasn't. But I'm just saying to a
Yo,
kid.
you put on a fucking show for $12,000, man.
And
God.
there's
Nah, they all
no
did.
royalties in that?
They all did.
Nah, the way that the royalty people talk about residuals go down the longer that the IP lasts.
exists.
Gotcha.
Like that,
didn't know
you
that.
get the highest checks while it's still there.
Right.
And then it
While
just
it's in
goes
theaters.
like this. Like I know you done seen checks for like $15. You spend more money on the paper to print it than you know what I'm saying.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
so it's like, and that's why it comes down to ownership because when they're reselling the IP, people who have that true what we call ownership back in whatever you want to call it, if they resell the Joe Budden show for $25 million in France for 6 months, somebody
Use another. You know what I'm going through.
$500,000.
Thank you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get a chunk of that.
Right.
But you're talking about the entire world, and there's 7.5 billion people or whatsoever, and most of the world now has some form of technology from every continent, every place, every region. These are all deal points. You know what I'm saying? But they swallowed all of that up. They'll swallow up all of the distribution points. I feel like in music and in film, that's the next point of attack.
The goal mine.
Is the distribution. Because we could do all of this, but if I still gotta go through somebody else to put it out,
They're taking a third.
They're gonna take a.
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
take
And
it.
what's the point? And that's where streaming seems exciting, but to me, I think the number is 1,350 streams equals one physical album sale. Who came up with this number?
And they keep moving.
How do you come up with this
That's
stuff?
the crazy part. They keep moving it.
So you're making the rules up as you go along.
Yes.
That don't even make
100%.
sense. But when Michael Jackson sold 50 million records, that means 50 million
Physical
people,
records and
physical.
vinyl.
Bought a thing.
We know we sent this store 2,000 records. We sent that store such and such.
And I'm supposed to be getting X amount of that, and that's what I'm gonna get. And
That amount of
is
people
what it
went
is.
out and bought that thing.
Right.
That's a whole different can of worms. So it's like, wait, how does 1,350 streams equal one physical album sale?
How does it work in film? Because you mentioned streaming a couple times, and we've related it to music a couple times. How has streaming affected film from like an actor perspective, or from a producer, filmmaker perspective?
Or just from a quantitative perspective, when you used to say this film was a blockbuster smash, it grossed XYZ amount of dollars at the box office in the first weekend.
Right.
Now, how do you put that in numbers when streams are out?
It's this
The way you're doing right now.
partly that, but the way it's an unanswered question.
So
Because
far.
I've been asking this question, like, well, how do you quantify a stream for a film or a TV show? Because you are saying everything is based on algorithms, which it's AI,
It's pre-programmed.
which means you can control that. So you can tell me, hey, 10,000 people watch this show at such and such a time. I mean, even Nielsen was bullshit because there was only like 7,000 Nielsen boxes in the whole country, if I'm not mistaken.
right, yeah.
And I ain't never known nobody with a Nielsen box in the project. So it's like taking a poll. It's relative to who you're speaking to.
That's true.
Right.
So it's manufactured in that sense.
Sure.
But then again, there's another part of it that's like is exciting. Like, yo, we really don't need the middleman no more. Because that's what it's coming down to, direct to consumer. Dame Dash been preaching that for years. I love Dame. I respect him. And he's ahead of his time in that train of thought, direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying? We have the infrastructure enough if we work together. You know, I can't do what you do. You can't do what I do. I can't do what you. But we each take a piece and say, all right, boom, let's pool it in together, and we kind of do it this way. And then where they really, really have us in Hollywood is the marketing spend. Because guess what? Doing some wild shit on IG or whatever, that ain't gonna get you, a leading role in the movie. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different can of worms when it comes to that. And we're not even having the talent conversation, right?
No, yeah.
Like you have the talent, obviously, but I learned a long time ago, talent is 10%, your discipline is 90%, your hustle is 90%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how many people I know that could sing, rap, whatever, rings around some of the top people in the game, but they don't want to walk. They didn't want to walk to get that cheesecake.
That's true.
I just talked about it a month ago. I would have ran to get the cheesecake.
Word.
Is what I'm saying.
Here's a question for you that's either really stupid or really brilliant on this topic. And like you said, for us in music, it's easier. In music, right? If I make a 4-minute song and it plays on the radio, it needs to play for 60 seconds to count as a spin, or 90 seconds to count as a spin. I know that same thing to exist in streaming for music.
Oh, film too, I think, though, right?
And that's my question. If that exists in film,
I'm sure.
How long is it? What's the amount of time? Because now we could start to do math.
Yeah.
If a movie is streaming, how long does a customer have to watch for it to count as a stream? Because it certainly is not the entire movie. I have that same issue with podcasting. A podcast is 2-3 hours long. I know a song to be...
Only hours.
Huh?
Only hours.
Not true. There's more.
There are some.
There's more.
Not a lot.
But the point is, for the people that are putting out the content that way, the songs break up how they break up. They listen to a 3-hour pod. Why does that count as whatever y'all count it as when the time is time consumption? It's a trick in the system. So I would feel the same way if I was an actor doing a 3-hour movie and a nigga turned on his little app. I don't care if you watched it for 20 minutes. That's the stream.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. They have these analytics and they say, oh, we know that. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We know that people only watch it for this amount of time, and then they went on for substance, and then they're trying to take that that method, and then it bleeds into how people are creating things now. And that's the dangerous part. Because now they're like, oh, the trailer has to look like this, or there's such a, because we know that, you know, people only watch it this amount of time, and it's like that's why that company Quibi failed. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna fail because the idea behind it seemed, you know, Quibi was a company that.
How'd you know? Because I bought that shit.
I knew because I'm like this. It's like it's.
They had big names, big backing. They had original
that
content.
That never means anything. People that move the needle, that don't mean anything. And their whole thing was based around
short form content,
not just short form, interstitial. You know, we have the analytics that say women, when they're in the supermarket and they're online, they're looking at their phone for such and such amount of time, and blah 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 blah. And we need to make content for that. And I'm like, you know how active life is? Yeah, you're not factoring in. You know, they kid is running around badass, and they got to go chase them down the aisle and do this. Or when people go to the gas station, they act like this on their phone.
About all the things that the algorithms don't factor in. You're right.
Because
you hit that on the head.
Human creativity is the original algorithm.
It's the draw.
But we're killing that.
And you can't predict human behavior. That's the part of it that makes it fun.
They say they can.
I'm about to say
they say they can.
They say they can, but let me ask you this. The whole room. Any app, when you go on there and it says suggested, you know, something.
It's not where I'm at with it.
To view.
That's not where I'm at with it. Yeah.
You never want to watch that. You be wondering, why are they sending this to me? I don't want to watch that.
Because they think they know me better than me.
Which disproves the algorithm.
Which think they know me better than me.
Off air, Ish was explaining to us that he's afraid of watching paranormal.
I didn't say that, you asshole.
All right, so let me not. I don't want to lie on your name.
You did say you were scared of watching.
I didn't say that. Hey,
son, you said you were scared.
He did say that.
I did not say that.
So what you said?
Fam, Paranormal Activity came up.
Uh-huh.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Charles,
I knew that. Charles was explaining how the example we use with Paranormal Activity, they spent $15,000 to make it.
Uh-huh.
The dude has an executive producer credit on every single Paranormal Activity. And nobody in the world knows his name.
As he should.
So then we went from Paranormal Activity, the conversation took a train, and we landed into scary movies, et cetera, et cetera. And I said,
you said,
you ran out the house. And then you told us you ran out the house.
That's what I did.
I hid under my bed too, right? You said you ran out the house.
So I said, yo, I come from the Pentecostal background. We don't watch none of the scary movies and none of that other shit.
Pentecostal means, but
Pentecostal, that's the fun church right there. That's that music. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Zah of the church.
That's the Zah of the church. Yo.
Hey, that's church Zah.
Hey, yo,
church
African,
Zah.
you back there? You all right?
Hello?
Yo.
All right, so you come from the Pentecostal church.
So I said
you might
that.
have caught a new one.
No, church Zah is crazy.
I don't engage. And they like, well, you don't watch scary movies. And I'm like, no, nigga. In my household, the negative evil energy is coming in.
But you no. Don't put it on the household.
And that ain't what you said, too.
You said you were scared, yo.
Hey, yo, I heard you say, so they had the Paranormal Activity on. I got up and ran out the house.
I didn't say ran out the house. I said I left the girl's house.
Power walked.
All right, quick little strike.
A jog.
Quick little strike.
And I don't remember enough of them. I'm sure I've seen one or two of them.
Nah, them shits was a different kind of scary, but
I mean, listen, The Exorcist was scary.
Dog, man.
Jason?
Jason was
no,
scary.
Jason wasn't scary. That was
Those were scary
we was
to me.
kids when they came out.
Nah. Jason is a big cocky white boy running around stabbing people.
Wait, he was white?
Right. We never seen his face.
I never seen him.
He wasn't black. He wasn't black.
How do you know he?
Because he made it to the end of the movie.
How do you know what Jason
come
was?
off before?
Yo, you niggas put race in Jason.
Right.
Race would have tore Jason ass up if he was black.
Because the mask
and really, the women don't want to talk about Jason because that highlights toxicity from women. What Jason moms did to Jason.
Yeah. That was some foul. Like, yeah, it was.
What y'all think? Jason just turned out like that?
Yeah.
You think Will just arbitrarily smacked my man?
Oh wow, we going there?
I'm just saying.
It's trying his best. It's just trying his best to run from Charles's retort.
I'm not. So no. So then,
and I'm not leaving it.
So Charles asked. He said, "Yo, if that's
Charles right there, don't you tell me what
he got a mic.
No, I'm introing Charles. Charles said that. I said, "Yo, I don't deal with that because in my household we talked about spirits and negative energy." And I asked, "Oh, he talks about the universe often. What do you think negativity does in the universe? It drains you, et cetera, et cetera." So Charles said, "If that's the case, we want to talk about what's going on with your Nikes." And I said,
"No." He said, "You don't feel that negative whatever coming from
your
Nikes.
through your
And I said,
soles of your shoes.
And I said, "Care?" Because I don't know what the hell Charles is talking about.
Well, okay, so when you think about what it takes to put those shoes together, when you think about the people who are basically going through slavery, when you think about the people who are basically losing their lives,
Muffins,
or not having a life.
muffins,
shit. Muffins getting cooked.
So
No,
if
I'm
you-
not going against them. I'm
if
learning.
You think about the fact that they take $10 to $15 shoes and then they sell them over here for $100 and something dollars.
300,
300.
Thousands.
Right? Or make them
Thousands.
Make them so needed that people will kill for them. Or you think about the fact that what people will do to gain ground to afford those shoes.
True.
You're not saying that ain't bad spiritual?
Absolutely. And when you put it in that context, absolutely. Same thing with all of the Apple iPhones and Tesla and all the other shit.
Take a shot at me.
They're
You
having
can't even write a movie without this dark mind.
they having an issue.
Yo,
They having an issue.
I would
now.
hate to look at Nikes and think of that pain.
No, that's deep.
That's therapy deep.
What country is that? What country is that where Tesla and Apple and all of them are mining shit? And they said they got African boys over there dying at 7, 8, 9 years old in the mines for using all the shit for the phones.
Right, or when it's called conflict diamonds.
No,
Well,
Congo.
that's
It's in the
pain
Congo.
that comes-
It's in the Congo.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
pain
but that's Sierra Leone with the conflict.
takes that universe.
That's true.
Space, that
I agree with that. I
universal
never
space.
thought of that.
And take them black kids from Madonna. Take Madonna. Why y'all let Madonna run the little kids out there?
But listen. You know,
I'm joking, man.
Yeah. But you know what? This whole conversation, it kind of leads back to the idea of ownership.
True.
You know, when it comes to business.
True.
Because again, I like a good Nike Dunk like anybody else because I've been inundated in like
To believe
doctrine
that's what we should
with
want.
that.
That's
But
true.
what's wrong with the K-Swiss or just a sneaker with no name? Or if I know Charles is
You wore it before, you know
Charles
what's
is
wrong
making
with it.
sneakers and I
You
know
wore it when
I
that
know
soul
African,
came off.
You wore it.
was
No,
walking
That's
past
not
niggas.
true. That's not true.
Niggas was smacking your head around and them shit.
we don't
When you
been
walked
through,
up to Shorty and she gave you the.
And she laughed at you. You didn't get no pussy, nigga. Get out of here with them K-Swiss.
and that's right there. That's the
part of
problem.
the poison.
You know what I'm saying? If my man's is making some sweaters, what makes them different? Why am I going to spend? Yo, listen, man, it's so crazy. They make all of this stuff is all wholesale. They getting the same materials from the same places. They
Same
just
factories.
slap a Balenciaga on it and mark it up to $1,500,
Hey,
and
you
this
taking
might
a
be
shot, oh?
$100.
You taking a shot?
You
Yeah,
wear
What?
Look
yeah,
at
you got
shoes.
Balenciaga
No,
on.
no,
nigga.
no. I'm not taking the shot at
You
all.
wearing Balenciaga, right?
You got no. Talking about Ish.
Ish.
Oh, nah, I'm not taking the shot.
You just happen to be
Oh,
wearing
damn.
it.
It's just wow.
Yo, wow.
It just happened
Yo,
like that.
Nike. Yo, you
I
just,
see what's going on.
Yo, you dressed well off
Yeah.
of poor kid sweat. No, now that I'm Charles,
You want to
really
start talking
opened my
about that
eyes.
cashmere?
Charles
You wanna start
really
talking
op-
about cashmere?
I
Charles
didn't even
really
know
opened my
I didn't even know
eyes.
you had a Balenciaga.
Yo, you-
sweater on.
Yo, you get
But
them
I'm just saying,
get them niggas they sweat.
Whatever.
He saw the Balenciaga. He didn't realize he saw it.
That's what
Right.
happened.
No, he paid for it. This is Mr. Black people spend too much money on clothes. He paid for that.
Yo, how much that sweatsuit cost?
I don't know. I don't check prices.
Ooh.
I don't check prices.
I know. Where you get
I've
it from?
afforded myself the quality of
Where'd you
life
get it
to
from?
where as I see it, I like it, I'm getting it. You can't shame me into feeling guilty about it. No.
asking
Now what?
Because
Fuck him.
I think I know the reason. I
Rub
think I know
that
the reason.
cashmere,
Hold on.
He'll
I think I know
do that
I think
shit.
I know the reason. One, we all come from the mud.
We come from the mud.
right?
Yeah.
Two, wait.
Clean it up for me.
I don't want to, listen, don't get defensive. Two, you got on, you know what it feels like to have and then have not.
True.
And then you have again.
True.
So it's a part of you that's like, I'm
This time,
all this shit I couldn't afford. But like, yeah.
Nigga, I could
and
die
and
tomorrow.
I listen to me. I relate to that because when I first got on, everything that my moms couldn't afford to buy me as a kid, all the shell toes, stuff that wasn't even in style then.
You going back to get that though. I'm going back to get that.
15, I want every color. I want every, you know what I mean? It's like I was reliving my childhood.
That's real.
You know what I mean? And I'm just being honest. But now it's like I don't care if I see somebody, whatever's fly is fly to me in my eyes. And my thing is when we take it back to the ownership piece, using that sneaker thing as a I know an African dude, Nigerian, G-Day. He has a sneaker company in Nigeria, self-made. I'm trying to help. I'm like, yo, these are dope.
I want the Jadays.
I post every time I wear these joints. People are like, yo, those are dope.
That's what those are right there?
And these are my son got me these, so I can't even. He got expensive taste.
Nah, it
what
cost-
he said. You know what I'm saying? But every time I wear the product, people make a remark, I try to send them to the website or what have you. But then when it's like some people's, if I say the name, it's like, oh, I never heard of that. It's like to even react like that. It's like
we need validation from
you
somebody
probably
else
more than anybody else in the room. People hear a song and it could honestly be dope, but if you put a name on it or some unknown name on it, if you lead with the unknown name, they just listening with deaf ears.
Absolutely.
The response is different.
I've done that plenty of times.
I think that's whack, yo. I think that's whack because it's like we blind to the truth of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
We care about the name more than what it is.
The name make it hot, not the actual.
Or not hot.
And so when we complaining about these things we talking about earlier, not complaining, but when we do complain as a people about the ownership and the distribution of power and all of these things, it's like we put too much weight into that. Like for me, if you're gonna go to the Oscar place, let's go from this point of view. Who cares about the Oscar? Why do we give it weight? Why don't we give more weight to the NAACP award or the whatever awards are dedicated solely for us as Black and brown people? But in this business, here's the quandary is, but if you get that trophy or the Golden Globe or whatever, your salary quadruples overnight. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a deeper question of why is that?
Yep. True.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true. By having that conversation, you're also getting into the roots of segregation versus integration.
That's true. I was about to say civil rights. I was about to say blame it on civil rights, but I ain't want to serious us out.
Redline everything.
Let's go, Charles. Let it go. But
I ain't want to serious us out.
Where we are is a very interesting place in history. Period. In that these young cats, and I'm speaking specifically to the music cats, they literally don't need y'all for nothing. Literally.
So now what's happening is
the young cats that's coming up, they're not dreaming about getting a record deal or signing to it. They like, yo, if I could pull in this,
just put it out.
If I can pull in this $2 million a year dolo, just gotta worry about taxes, and my whole team is just me and my two mans,
and we grinding,
and they getting paid. And then if you got the right team, you can build your merch spend, everything outside of that. Why would you look at you know who doesn't get enough credit in this hip hop thing of ours is Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Yo, my
Absolutely.
G, Tech Nine is murdering.
He's been murdering.
He's murdering.
15, 20 years of.
It's funny. I walked into a conversation the other day. They was talking about at studio about who has the most followers and shit like that. And someone threw out Tech Nine as a name amongst the Rihannas and all that shit. Obviously, they have 200 million, whatever. Tech Nine has like 10 million followers or something like that. Like he's built his shit.
It's not even.
And that's just follow. I'm not. I know it doesn't equal finances.
It's the idea of owning the land, farming the land, bringing in the cattle, harvesting the cattle, the cattle. You know what I'm saying?
And selling everything
the
that
plants,
comes along
the
with your
produce,
land.
everything, and you're selling it, and it's all coming from you.
Sure.
And if we bond with each other, hey, you know, I got some goats, you know. Well,
I got
some
the chickens
cows,
and the
I got
eggs.
some
Now we're gonna
chickens.
make our own
Yo,
farm.
let's if
I
we,
got some
if
goat
we
food.
go in all on this piece of land, it could get bigger. You see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you that. In the music business, I was going to ask this question earlier too. In the music business, I mean not the music, in the movie business, do you guys find that it's that same resistance and apprehension with regards to working with our own?
Yes.
I'm gonna let Charles answer that one.
Yeah. As evidenced by the writers' names that are on Straight Outta Compton. 4 white people, 5 white people. But it was rewritten by 4 black people.
Wait, say that again, please.
What?
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton. If you look
Put the
at
mic closer.
names- Oh, sorry. If you look at the names on Straight Outta Compton, if you IMDb it and look at the writers' names, those are all white names. But I know the black people who came behind those guys and did the writing.
I was about to say it's damn near impossible for somebody that's not of the culture to write Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, but what that got to do with the business of Straight Outta Compton?
That is
We already
crazy.
know what time it is.
Look at that.
And so, and this is no
Well, that's
slight
because they put
against.
Gary Gray's name up there.
Yeah, he directed it.
F. Gary
Yeah,
Gray.
but you know, and this is no slight against anybody, but we buy into everything is about narrative. Everything is a story, right? And when you see brothers or sisters saying, "Well, I need this person to get me through the door," that's a narrative,
True.
right? Even when they're examples of people going, I don't need to go through that door.
Like my own door.
Right? It all comes down to what the narrative appeases in your ego. Because when you mention Tech Nine is probably gone, hey, this path, if I got to do all the work, I'll do all the work. And those 10 million people, I don't need 20 million, right? In the movie business, the narrative is always, you want to be on the front of Variety? You want to be on the front of Hollywood Reporter? You want to be on the front of, Headline?
Fair. Yeah.
And there are people who are still making millions of bucks on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got that marketing.
True.
They ain't got that whole thing in place.
True.
But they don't care that they don't have all of that stuff in place.
But that's life. I think that some people would rather in any arena, in any forum, right? Even in I own a construction company. Mm-hmm. So I know plumbers that make $400,000 a year.
Right.
300-400 grand easily. I mean, with no sweat. Mm-hmm. But then you have people that will shun them, but big up the lawyer that's chasing ambulances for 90 grand a year because the lawyer moniker and the doctor moniker sound better than electrician and plumber. So I think the notoriety that comes along with being on Vanity Fair, I could be making Tech Nine. I remember Joe and them first went on a Slaughterhouse tour. And he was like, yo, and this was, how many years ago was this? 15?
Mad long.
Yeah, this is 15, 20 years ago. And Joe was like,
years ago.
It was like 15.
12.
It had to be like 15
12
almost.
years ago.
Yo, and Joe was like, I'm like, who the hell is Tech Nine? And he was like, that's the point. And he said, yo, these niggas have, I don't know if you remember even telling me the story. Like, yo, it's 18-wheelers. These niggas have one 18-wheeler that is all merch in that bitch. Mm-hmm. And then the other 18-wheeler is Bentleys. They traveling with their cars, on tour with them.
So where that shifts is the narrative of the movie business is that they want you as the creative to detach from the business. We'll handle that for you.
Right? You don't want to be burdened by this.
Yeah.
We got you. It's a headache.
You want to be placated. You want to be lifted up. You want to feel like you're one of one. Mm-hmm. We'll take care of it.
We're going to market you and boost you up for your notoriety. Exactly. But we're going to steal all the bread that's beneath.
That's the same thing they do in the music.
They do it in music. They do it in everything.
And like to what you was saying about the acts today that can put it together themselves, like they don't really need these companies, these labels, that's when they go and tweak the rules. Like, all right, cool. Y'all found a way around us, so we're gonna change the entire board up to
where
now
you gonna need us.
You still need us. Now we just created a whole new door that wasn't even there before.
So for you to get on a playlist, you gotta come.
Yeah, now it's playlist.
You gotta
come to us. You gotta have cojones.
Let me throw this at you.
Let me just say this real quick. Before you say that.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So let me just throw this at you. I'm gonna say 3 names: Issa Rae, Lena Waithe, Justin Simeon. Dear white people. You know what they all have in common? YouTube. They created themselves in the YouTube universe to a degree that when they walked through the doors, they had the power.
They could put their penis on the table and say something. Got you. Right.
Lena Waithe, who and who?
Issa Rae.
And Justin Simeon.
I don't know.
Justin Simeon. Justin did Dear White People, right? But here's what he did. He did the same thing that Morgan Cooper did, which led to his 2-season pickup for Bel Air. He created a 2-minute trailer for Dear White People. And he put it on YouTube. And it got so many hits that when they walked into the studio, they said, look, these people are going to become the audience.
True.
Is that what they did for Bel Air as well?
Yes.
Bel Air's trailer was amazing. I remember us coming in here months before and was like,
Kansas City. He says it. I'm driving across the bridge, and I said, "Oh, I wonder what Fresh Prince of Bel Air would look like if it was a drama
today."
And he made a 2-minute trailer.
Wow,
what's crazy
is it blew up so strong that people went, "Oh, there's something here."
I buy into that.
Right?
Gotcha.
But what they
niggas are shooting the trailers before they even have a show.
Yo, somebody just did the same thing for Martin.
Got it.
For the Martin
think of it.
The exact same thing. Made a drama trailer.
A long form version of a deck.
Of a demo, yeah.
Of a deck.
Right.
But what I was gonna say is that, and then to me, there's like this deeper thing. Even with like me and Charles, we've become close friends over this whole journey. But I did have people on my side, on my quote unquote team, like, I don't know if you want to work with him.
Why?
He got a bad reputation.
Charles is great.
This, that, no. He is great. I know that.
Fuck the niggas talking about.
But I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
That's how they dissuade us from working with our own.
But I'm like, yo, but first of all, he's an incredible artist. I think the guy's a genius. And we broke bread together, been around our kids and all of that. There's that part of it. But here's this thing that we're trying to do that offers ownership to both. So why would you
I was also
from that.
I was also called a tyrant by one of the biggest agencies in this town, in LA.
But you seem that way.
You know,
you don't seem like you comply.
Yeah, you don't seem like I'm conforming.
But here's the thing: look at it.
That gets labeled
when it doesn't look like me.
Mm-hmm.
You're a mogul,
exactly,
or your ambition, or you're aggressive, or whatever the case may be.
Wait, hold on.
That's
following the
horrible,
flow of the conversation, because I know it's probably gonna come up, but stick with what you just said. What were we talking about earlier today when people were talking about, the Will, Chris Rock, and things like that? Right. What was the counter?
That it was a mental health issue.
But also not
for who?
But hold on. Talking about let's compare.
Right. Tom Cruise, right? Tom Cruise having that meltdown that you can find the audio of on YouTube on Mission Impossible.
Christian Bale,
yeah.
Christian Bale, right? I mean, I can go on and give you a
Mel
list
Gibson.
of Mel Gibson telling his wife that 9 N-words are going to show up at her door.
I hope you get raped by a pack of wild niggas.
Talking now.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like we're not allowed to make mistakes and be human.
Because if you keep the narrative, people don't get it. If you keep the narrative a certain way, you also have to understand that you've been trained to accept the narrative.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that brings it back to what you were saying.
Shut up.
That brings it back to what you were saying about the sneakers.
No, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? I said that brings it back to what we were talking about earlier about the sneakers.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is about
validation.
My whole thing is about us working together. The sad part of American history and history in general is that black people have to take care of our tribe. But even with what you guys have built here, the tribe has nothing to do with race, but that's a unique thing, and it's a normal thing. That's exciting moving forward in the future. My kids, I'm pretty sure your kids, their friend groups don't even look at race the way that we do. They don't carry that weight. But in the heaviness of like making real moves in terms of business and ownership and this, that, and the other, and when you get into the machine and you realize, oh, this whole thing is really, really rigged in a legislative way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not just, Hollywood or music. It's like they got laws that, you know what I'm saying? That will rattle your mind. And so I say this to the people who may not be of color, Parks aside, because he's black. Hey, surprise, no one knew.
I'm white.
He just understands.
He's open-minded.
But I'm just saying, respectfully, we're just trying to get our tribe together. To figure out how to work together as a unit, because ultimately that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? It's about quote unquote best man or woman for the job and inclusion and things of that nature. But if I don't know me, how can I include you in what I'm doing?
So
you see what I'm saying?
Here's one of the things that I got called a tyrant about.
Oh, you did some shit. Let me hear.
When we were looking for for a project, everybody kept saying, "Oh, we have to find someone who can handle this." A DP, for example, that has the experience. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pushing for DPs of color,
of course,
or women,
of
right?
Course.
And they would go, "Yeah, but and I would go, "Hold on a second. Explain to me, was this person that you're telling me who has experience, were they born with it? How did they get to being this experienced person? Why are we not taking these shots on these people?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not allowing them to fail the same way the guy who just won an Academy Award for Best Cinematography has probably failed?
A bunch of times.
Who was our DP on our film, The Devil You Know?
We had a 5'2" Italian woman who was 6 months pregnant.
And killed it.
Right? Because the narrative, it's not about race, it's about power. And the second people understand that you can take power away from them, because now that we're in the digital age, Sean Baker made Tangerine on his iPhones. Matthew Cherry made a movie called 9 Rides on iPhones. But here's what they know is stuck in your brain. If I don't do it like them, I won't get noticed.
So they sell you the notoriety.
Exactly.
And the fame, as opposed to, because a lot of people, the notoriety and the fame is worth more than the money.
Right. So the guy who directed Doctor Strange, the sequel, which is like a $300 million movie, he came from a $325,000 movie called Evil Dead. John Carpenter came from a $60,000 movie called Dark Star. Right? John Sayles, who's considered one of the best writers in the business, did a movie called The Secaucus 7, $60,000. And then they go on. Because the path says you can make your own path. Right? You talk about Friday. Friday costs $1 million. The reason Gary Gray is such a dope dude, he put his own money back, his check, he put it back into the movie so he could have more 35 millimeter footage. Right? What is very simple is they have fooled us. And when I say they, I'm just talking about the people who have the high seats.
The power, yeah.
They have fooled us into thinking you cannot toil the land until you use their tools.
You need them.
Yo, get that man some, get that nigga some Popeye.
This guy's good, man.
No.
I knew looking at
Yo, you
when
make me
walked
so
in that
sick,
you would
yo.
depress me.
You make me sick.
depressed.
No,
Yeah,
you make
I
me
knew
sick.
you would.
Because you and Corey argue with me about the same shit all the time, you fucking... I feel like stabbing you, yo. I don't have his I don't have his what's the name voice.
You just come in screaming because your girl is white. Like he's actually.
No, it's not true. That has nothing.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
No,
It's a
I'm
joke.
just
That's
saying.
what's a joke.
No, dog.
Hey, audience, Joe's lying.
That part is a joke.
Joe's lying.
But Ish, no. Ish is right. But I was gonna interrupt him and say, how can it be about power and not be about race?
Because eventually, you ready for this?
I'm listening.
They bring them in. They bring us in. And they go, hey, you want to be on this board?
And then niggas, oh, stop it, because them niggas do it.
Yeah.
And then niggas do it. Yeah, but that falls in line. That's in lieu of the smoke and mirror shit that we talking about.
But when us,
if I can go get one of ours to go sit here and attract ours and have him not aware of the actual power structure.
Who says he's not aware? Who says he's not aware? You put that variable in there.
Okay,
you put the ignorant variable in. He's aware.
You're right. I'm talking to you. So let's go with that. You're right. He's aware and don't have the nuts to actually try to change the line in the sand. So the same thing applies.
Listen, they might have the nuts.
I know mad nigga.
Not true.
Hold on. You said,
not
what if
true.
you put someone in that position? And the thing is, if that person doesn't have those qualities, they ain't qualified for that position.
And they're not going to stay, and they're not going to keep you there.
And this is about us.
But you're in the position because somebody put you there.
Yeah,
No. I'm saying
y'all want to skip that part, and I won't.
Yeah.
No, let's
Keep
not
going.
skip it. Again, that's why I said earlier, the roots are in segregation and integration. Because when we were segregated, we had more what?
Everything.
We had more jobs.
Everything.
We had more doctors. We had more grocery stores.
Because guess what?
And they saw the money that was being created, and they went, hold on.
They are where the money is. Let them come eat at our
Open
fucking
that
back
door
door.
and get that
No,
money.
our back door. Not even the front door. We're going to feed them at our back door,
but this is
and
what
they
they
going to
did
run
is-
to validate themselves. They're going to come eat at our back door instead of
this
eating
is
at their
what
own
they
front
did.
door.
None of your
They just
future
called it a
movies
door.
out. Your future movies. We
Yeah,
gotta do
you're
that.
right. They just called it a door.
They didn't say it was
right.
a back door.
Now,
or a
we
front
on a
door.
we
Until they came through.
We on a tear.
And they sent your dumb ass to the back. You're right.
We on a
You're
tear. They can't stop us no more. And what Charles said earlier about technology, they can't stop us. We trying to bring a wave.
In any
We trying to
industry.
bring, and that's why I always use, especially for my culture, obviously, but just the music business, in terms of the younger generation, the ingenuity, the entrepreneurship, you know, that these young kids are not blocked in their minds with the old way of thinking.
Right.
And they have the tools.
But that comes from somewhere else.
They have the tools to just, why can't we do it like this? They say necessity
They
is
question
the mother of
everything.
all invention. Well, how do we get it out? This and that. And there's a platform for it. And I'm saying something deeper. It's like, we're going to get to a point where it's just like, and we already see it. right? It's happening with the Puffs and the Jays and everybody that you mentioned, but who owns SoundCloud? Who owns TuneCore? Who actually owns these?
That's next.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's progression.
It's the progression, and that's what I'm saying.
So to Joe's point, when he said, yo, they take you and they put you in a room, right? They do. But that person that's in that room is learning information that we didn't once have. And that's the benefit of one of us being in the room, and now we're soaking up the information. Because that's the only thing that they could keep from us before.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Here's a bigger.
Let me finish.
Here's a bigger problem.
Hold on.
We have it. We just don't. You know the best place to hide a book?
Hide a message, you mean, in a book?
No, hide a book.
No.
In the library.
In the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So most of the stuff that I learned, I didn't go to film school. I went to the library.
Me too.
People have all the information. It's there.
Yo, y'all know about the library, this podcast to death.
My nigga.
Go ahead, get your shit
No,
off.
what happens is, what he's saying with the library, the information is there. We choose not to seek it because we too busy on Instagram. And we too busy buying Nikes. And we too busy doing all of these other things that are distracting us from greatness.
Fact.
But in doing that, we blame them for us not having greatness. When it's right at your fucking fingertips, we'll blame them because that's the scapegoat for not having greatness.
Instead of going out to look for
Instead of getting it on our fucking own, we say, yo, we can't get it because they won't give it to us.
We chopping our way through the forest. So it's like, who owns Instagram? Who owns Twitter? We know who owns Facebook. This company swallows that company. It's capitalism at its finest, right? But when do we, invest into us? Why is not, when Robert Johnson still owned BET, why wasn't everything black coming through that structure? Why?
Segregation and integration. It's the same thing.
But I'm just saying this out loud in terms of for the future generations, because in 10 years it's gonna flip. There's a 15-year-old kid right now that is studying somebody like Tech-9 or like you mentioned Jay or Berry Gordy or whomever. They taking all the information because you can't say the information ain't there because we're in the information age. We're literally in the pit of it. Like everything is right there available.
So that excuse is moot now.
So right, and that's what do you mean? You just being a contrarian right now.
Well, that's who I am at my core, but that's not what I'm doing right now. The information age, I find, could make it a lot more difficult to find information.
That's valid.
Because whatever your belief is, you can find
information
to support it in the information age.
I was actually just thinking about this the other day when I was reading something in that Apple News. Just whatever. Read the news.
So to that you
like
said,
you can find.
I got it.
Yeah, that make like I be arguing with idiots, and the idiots will go Google something idiotic,
right?
And they'll find it. They'll find it. Yo, look, this nigga's stupid too. I'll be like, no, good for y'all.
Yeah, but that's a consequence of just being in this moment that's never happened. Like, right? That's like journalism. Not talking about y'all, but just journalists used to.
I'm one of the best rappers ever lived. All right, go ahead.
You looked it up.
You don't play with me.
No, but
that's the first.
They call me no fucking journalist, man.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, it used to be they had multi-billion-dollar corporations that would vet the information that they were going to spew.
Encyclopedias.
You couldn't just say this. You had to go to this source and get that. You had to make sure that this was spot on because you're going on the nightly news or whatever. And now it's like anywhere from anybody, right?
That's
and
how
I get
Elizabeth
that.
Holmes came.
And, not only that, they also would make sure whatever information going out there is information they want to go out.
Exactly.
Right.
Facts.
Like
they still do that today.
Yeah, we're not going to let
we still do that today.
the secrets
But
or how to
do
do
that today.
A, B, C, D. We're not letting that out.
I'm
They
speaking
still
to
do that
Joe's
today.
Don't you dare speak.
I'm speaking to Joe's point about the information age.
It's there.
There's still no excuse because it's there.
It's there.
When you buy a camera, there's a manual in the box that teaches you how to work the camera.
Correct.
Even if
Most people
Correct.
take the camera out the box and just start fidgeting
Trying to
with
figure
it.
it out.
Yo, it's a whole ass manual right there. Read
Nah, but even
read
better,
it from front
That's
to
the
back.
talk I had about kids and
buying
iPads.
Instead
Same
of
thing.
buying that
No.
camera, you could jump online to see if that camera is even worth buying versus 3 or 4 other comparable cameras.
That's my point. And you gotta dig. You might have to dig deeper.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and then there's no excuse. And
There's
then
no excuse.
and then hold on. And then if you have a mind like Charles Murray, you know what I mean, and then me and him pair up, and then 2 is better than 1, and we start throwing around ideas. Now what?
Yeah.
Then we get you in the room. You know what I'm saying? Then we get you in the room. It's
There you
like,
go.
yo, this thing really starts to come
I'm
together.
coming to your little writing room, nigga. I'm
You know
coming
what I'm
in
saying?
there and see what the fuck is going on.
We trying to bring
They're
that
chefing
that
it up in there.
the entrepreneurial spirit that is in the young part of the music business to the film and television game. That's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So
love
we
it.
out there and we
Love
can
it.
walk and chew gum at the same time. We need a cat that has a seat at their table while we building our own table. Simultaneously. We can do 2 things at once. That you like to say that all the time. 2 things at once. And that's the truth. Because you know, that's how we need somebody, go get a job, work there, learn. Look at LeBron, dog.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He put his squad on because it was just like, go shadow this agent, go
learn
work
the
with this
business.
person, go learn
this.
how they do this,
Learn the inner workings
guess
and then
what?
bring it back.
Yo, peace. We gonna put our own thing together.
That's right.
But the best part about what you're saying is it's different when someone like LeBron is sending those guys through a door than when they're plucking someone out of a pile.
Right.
That's true.
True, that's true.
Well, and it's fun to
But
look
most
at.
people
and it's
don't
fun
have
to
the
look at- hold
resources
up.
to send them through the door.
And it's fun to look at the niggas LeBron didn't care about too. Like you could,
Yo, this dude, you talking about dark.
you could tell. I'm talking about a bunch of niggas. I won't say because smacking his back. But yeah, there's a few niggas he didn't really care for. He let them just go ahead. To your earlier point though, it's
Technically, it
about
was a slap. It wasn't a smack.
either is acceptable. They think it was. He think it was fake.
It was. Nah, that
It was
wasn't fake.
closed
He
handed.
think it was fake.
It wasn't. It was fingers.
It wasn't fake.
Fingers.
It was.
I ain't
I
gonna ask
agree.
y'all.
I
That's a
agree.
slap.
To your earlier point about information, this is how I know you're right. Because around Christmas time, right, I found this Instagram page, and this was some little white boy, and he found a job. So I give it up to niggas that just create content like that. But he was showcasing perfumes and colognes, and letting people know why they should or shouldn't purchase them. And I was so amazed by this. Because how the fuck do you do that with a scent?
Yeah.
This nigga said, yo, Baccarat, and you can get this, smells like
I
this.
seen that dude.
You can rock with it.
Yeah.
Smells good. This is a lot
one is
cheaper.
$300. This one is $40. I
Yo,
seen
mad women hit me to tell me about this dude. And in my head, I'm
seen
saying,
him.
but you don't know how anything smells. don't you have to smell this?
Right.
And then a month later, we had to come in here and talk about a new TV that was coming out where you could smell.
You could put
But
your
I'm just,
tongue on the
that's
thing.
disgusting,
food.
yo. It's disgusting. It is. Y'all are
Progression of
really
society.
y'all. Back to y'all are so depressing. You two. See, y'all niggas start talking too much real shit. Like,
How is this
shut
depressing?
up.
That's uplifting. It's not.
Oh, yeah.
This
shit.
is enlightenment.
It
You know
was
what I'm
depressing,
saying?
bro. Should Will have smacked the nigga or not? Let's get back to ignorance.
Oh my God.
I was about to say, this
That-
nigga just
is
want
that
to
what
talk
he going?
ignorance
Just-
and kiki
Did
all
you just
day.
give him a signal or something?
No, hell no. That's
He
not
don't
my
even know-
bad.
he don't
That
even
ain't
know
my
how to
bad.
be ignorant.
That ain't my
He
bad.
a little too mature.
That's not my bad.
Yo,
I
man,
might be a little ignorant.
Listen, I have massive respect for both of those individuals, and you know, things happen sometimes. It just happened on one of the biggest stages in the world. You know what I'm saying? And you can't predict human behavior. So I just, I wish them both the best, and I'm confident that they'll work that out behind the scenes.
Thoughts and
You know
prayers.
what I'm saying? Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
I ain't really mean for you to answer. You my guy, so I wouldn't have put you in that spot. But
Nah, we here to talk.
And that's why we're depressing.
yo, Charles, where you from, man?
Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you fucking depressed.
Yeah, it was the murder capital in America
my
for 10 years.
No wonder you wrote some films.
You the Jacksons and the murder capital.
Word.
And Freddie Gibbs.
And Freddie Gibbs.
And Charles Murray.
That little tiny ass house the Jacksons was in, man.
If you fill up your gas tank right now, that's a pair of sneakers.
Ice trying to paint me as a nigga that idolizes other cultures but my own.
No, I ain't say that at
Come
all.
on, dog.
You told me I love the suit because it's Italian, Galante, whatever the fuck that shit
Galante.
is.
Yeah.
Galante. You looking beautiful. You got that
you,
shit
man.
on.
Thank
I
you.
seen you telling me in the comments, yeah, but these Bottega. So I was like, oh,
no. Someone in the comments said, "What are those?" They asked a question.
No, not the person you responded to.
No, 3. That was 3. He said, "What are those? Are those wallabies?" No, broke nigga. Those are Bottega.
Shout out to 3.
Wait,
shout out and shout out to 3.
Wally's is the most comfortable joint.
Not to him. Right here. Not to Joe.
You like wearing them hard ass?
Yeah, you niggas let Ghostface tell you anything. Stop it, yo.
So you don't like Wally's?
Yes, I like Wally's.
If Bottega made them,
that does not mean that I thought they were the most
Hey,
comfortable
audience,
option out there.
Joe
when were
bougie.
Wallabies the most comfortable?
Okay,
yes.
hey,
I've
hold
only
on,
been
hold
trying
on,
to tell
hold
these niggas
on,
for ages.
hold on.
I'm bougie, yo.
I'm gonna be on your side for a second. You don't want to get into a fight wearing a pair of Wally's. Cause you sliding all around the place. I get that.
There's no stability. I wore Wally's to the proms.
I never had none.
Like, I wasn't putting them on for my day-to-day, nigga. I wasn't from Shaolin.
Next award show I go to, I'm wearing Wally's, and I'm going to show you up.
They ain't letting you in, nigga. you put some Wallabies on and try to show up there.
I might slap somebody.
Damn, I feel like there's some other shit I needed to ask. Oh, but I'll ask him off air in private. I don't remember right now. Charles is the wild card. You need to go. You don't need to pod no more.
He's got a great podding voice, man.
Yeah, as I told you,
great podding brain.
Charles is my inner monologue.
I get it
things
now.
I think.
But when you said that, I knew who he was. So
see, I didn't get it.
Wait,
right
if he's that, then we have issues in here today.
No, I get it now.
All right, so the movie's out now.
Yep. Only in AMC theaters, and then we will come to streamers soon after that.
Yo, we got to
devil,
get to the streamers, man. These niggas playing with us.
Hold on.
They playing with us, hell yeah. they better not be playing.
Fingers, side of the face. What?
Yeah, nah, we getting this to the streamers, goddammit.
Yeah.
We need to see Michael Ealy be a good guy for a change.
Michael Ealy, the legend, Glenn Turman, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Will Catlett is nasty. Something. He's a problem. Vaughn, like the cast is crazy. My wife was in it.
Yeah.
My wife and my daughter co-wrote a song that's in it.
Oh man,
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man, it's dope.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 2 songs actually, but it's just really dope, man. And I've been calling it an experience. It's not a film, because when you see this joint, I mean,
I watched it.
Joint,
Yeah,
so you see what I'm saying? Like
yes, I agree. I told everybody, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, he told us.
Yeah.
He said it was good.
I was like, yo, this movie
throws you in,
And he hard on the black films too. So
oh damn.
nah, he is.
Nah, I heard that about you.
Because the black films ain't really black
They don't
films
be.
today.
Nah,
but
that's
don't get
true.
me started.
Like, don't. Yeah.
But see, the
They're
thing
not
is,
black
but then
films.
Charles can speak to this better than I can. But like it's like we don't see films like this with us in it, but we see the majority culture get to make films like this, and that's what was so exciting to me about this whole endeavor. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of the reason why we got so many no's. But for all the creators out there, you keep pressing. Because all you need is that one yes.
I was gonna ask you that.
You know what I'm saying? And when we going where we're trying to get to is we create the yes. You understand what I'm saying?
The numbers.
We don't have to go nowhere to yo Joe, blah blah blah, yo da da da, this that and the other, and we put it together. And if we have a proper business model, like I said, go get that job, go sit at the table, learn the system,
soak it up.
So we know how to cut the right corners.
So you know how to implement it and come back to us.
While we all make it happen. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to see I Am Legend 2?
I would, because I loved I Am Legend the first one.
Of course.
Okay.
That was dope.
Tough, can't trip this guy up. And lastly, lastly, oh sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You meant to do that. You
I didn't
had
mean
the
to do
arrow on there.
And lastly, I want to be an extra in one of these fucking films, yo. I watch these films now. I watch the extras
You're gonna
to
be
see
extra
if I could have done that.
Yo, Joe, you
would be extra.
You're a part of the coaching now. Like you could play a role. You could be Joe Budden.
What's wrong with you?
There's so many things you could do.
He don't want to be Joe. He want to act.
Nah, I want him to be Joe. You could
you.
be locked up or something that start off with that.
Yo, why you gotta be locked up?
Listen what I'm saying. No, I wasn't trying.
He went straight to locked
Bro, I
up.
wasn't saying that. Listen
You got to challenge Joe.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
You got to challenge him.
Wait, you're saying him being locked up would be a challenge?
First of all, that'll be triggering, right? He'll have PTSD.
Yo, I wasn't even
But
saying
he can't remember. He's not going to be able to remember his lines. We know that.
Yes, he could.
Joe would.
Nah, he could.
He could remember rhymes. Lines is different. Because the other person talking to you might change it up too, and then you got to be present to do this.
Well, then the director could scream the lines from behind the camera, and I'll say
that's the lazy approach.
You think Alec Baldwin shot that nigga?
Wow. I don't know. I wasn't
Yo,
there.
you should go, because I'm about to start asking real shit. You better get out of here. Omar Epps, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Charles Murray, the devil you know.
Charles Murray, the devil you know, out right this second. Let's support that. Let's get that to the streamers. Let's get it everywhere it needs to be. Michael Ealy, sorry you couldn't be here. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. That shit. Weird. Nah, that's that, man. Round of applause one more time, man. Friend of the
shout
show.
out to y'all, man.
Yo, we could have
appreciate
talked for another 2 hours.
We
could have about another 40 questions. Easily.
Yeah, no, he might need to come back.
No, he gets deep.
He
gets deep.
bullshit.
Nothing but love. Appreciate you. You look sharp. Go kill these
you back
niggas,
at
man.
the spot in a
You
minute.
know it.
No doubt.
You know it.
Love.
Hey, Charles, man, I could be an extra. I'm telling you. I could do it. I could do that shit.
Pleasure, brother.
And we should kick it, because I'm going to write a sick, demented, twisted type of mystery murder movie, too, one day. And you're going to be like, oh, shit, that's that pod nigga that was just running his mouth about nothing. Like, honestly, huh?
You sitting up here talking about being an extra. How come I can't just give you a role?
I can do it.
There
I
you
can
go.
do it. See, finally some support. Because when I went and went for the audition for Daredevil, I came back here, they all laughed at me. But I was taking acting classes. I was like, really?
You was taking acting classes.
Yeah, niggas laughed at me.
Took it serious.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna do that shit one day. Listen, that's quality of life for me, man. How many lives could you live in the one that you get?
Yo.
And I want to do it.
See, you heard what your man said? That's how you do.
But O really loves me, man.
Exactly. He said, why you taking acting classes? Come talk to him.
Charles, we gonna
Give me
kick
some
him,
juice.
man. We gonna
Give me
kick
some
him. I'm
juice.
coming to Gary.
I'm to go out.
Yeah. Nah.
Charles, you ain't gonna find me in no fucking Gary.
Wait, what you say?
He said, I ain't in Gary.
I ain't in Gary no more. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Omar Epps, Charles Murray, thank you.
Thank
Hey!
you. Devil you know, go check that.
Yes, go check that.
Yeah, I might watch it tonight, man. I only haven't seen it because I'm waiting on baby girl to get back so we can watch it together and play footsies. I want to watch it with you know what I mean?
My little streaming link didn't work, man. I'm gonna have to re-up.
Yo, shout out to Charles Murray and Omar Epps.
That was amazing, man.
Omar Epps is that dude.
I feel like we could pop with them for
No lie.
6
I
hours
had mad
straight,
shit.
easy.
Mad jokes, all that shit.
Charles Murray ready to go, though.
Try
Like,
going.
he got it.
Well, because he got work to do.
No, I'm talking about he's ready to go. In terms
go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, them two dudes. Listen, brunch at Haven with Omar Epps is different. Like, I was about to ask him what he thinks everyone's role is in the simulation currently. I was about to send him. Nah, I know what get him going. You know?
Now, when you said that once you get him started, he's gonna keep going.
You said universe.
I slept.
Then he kept going.
I slept. No, he kept going.
He kept going.
But it was cool, so I didn't even really notice.
No, he kicks it like the niggas. Like he kicks it like
He one of us.
I know, but I know him from Juice.
True.
So
and ER and all of them other
so I'm
whatever
learning when
programs
you're
he's
talking
been
to
on.
these people in person. Like in our relationship, I'm learning about you in real time.
True.
So when he say, "Oh shit, your son over there, I'm coming to kick it, I'm bringing a present," like it's like, nigga, oh that's dope about you. I didn't know. And then when he get to talking about hip hop, oh shit, I didn't know you was ahead.
We didn't really get into his hip hop shit.
Oh, it makes sense. Juice the role. Pac, they didn't have no money, so they wasn't casting Junior. They casting hip hop niggas. Like it makes sense though. Yeah. But
that was great.
Shout out to them. That was great. And in this Oscar week,
word,
what a great conversation to have.
Absolutely.
Like wow.
And what a great movie that's dropping.
Ish,
like,
we not the same, me and you. Like what you said, you had 30 sleepers in your phone. Like that. Just in this one area. Like I think your respect level for me should rise.
It's already there.
Look
at you trying beef. Look at you trying beef. It's already
even
there.
how you said that was condescending.
Nah, I just took your little ammo away.
My shit away?
Yeah.
Yo, the fans think you know how to deal with me.
Nah, I slipped.
Nah, the fans think
he slipped that.
Nah, the fans think Ish know how to fuck Ish.
You just swung.
This nigga, man.
He slipped it.
He slipped that one.
All right. Yo, man. Stay safe. Niggas smacking his back.
No, Omar cleared it up. It's slapping.
Yeah, that was a slap.
Slapping is back.
Slapping is way. I never really put that in perspective, but slapping that changes everything, kind of.
You niggas keep your opinions in your pockets.
It's more
What's the
disrespectful.
difference in a smack and a slap? Omar said one hair was all fingers.
Yeah, well, if it's all fingers,
I smack his palm.
Don't try to fix it. That's one of the greatest little ad-libs. Don't try to fix it. Don't do that, yo. As somebody that's just brought the random girl in to say a line in a song and she always fucked it up, like that's important.
It takes a while to get that line.
Mad long to get that line.
I used to hate that. That was like one of my main rules as an engineer. Do not bring the girl that you're fucking to fucking do the ad-lib. It's never going to work. It's never going to work.
Hater.
Just
Hater. Yes, Parks. I want to bring the girl I'm fucking in the booth. She wants to come to the studio.
She can sing. No, she can't.
And she can't get how many takes
the right system will turn a role player into a superstar.
So stupid. Yeah.
What loser said that?
Yo, keep us in your prayers, man. Honestly, if you listen to this pod, you know I gotta be in your prayers, yo. Yo, please pray for me.
Place on the plateau is where everybody goes.
Hey, guys out hunting. Oh yeah, Will. Don't let us do a review the lyrics segment.
Chill.
Guys out hunting is what you call it.
Summertime, bro.
Yo, chill, man.
All right, man. Till the next time, be careful, be aware, be alert, be present in all that you do. Life is a series of moments, and moments pass, so let's make this one last as if it's all that we have. See you next time. Peace, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, sayonara, au revoir, so long, goodbye. Hey! Lastly, the baddies, the insecure, the stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab an Advil, enjoy your headache. We'll be back same time, same place. Y'all know the vibes. Hey! Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, Parks.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm here.
Wait up.
I'm here.
Hey! It ain't over till it's over, goddammit. It's seconds on the clock.
Taylor Hawkins, drummer from the Foo Fighters. Rest in peace.
There we go. Rest in peace. We'll get details soon. Thoughts, prayers, condolences to his family. And shout out to Will, man. We love you. I think I speak for enough of us. We all love you, Will. Hey.
We love Chris too, man.
We
And
love
Chris,
the family.
yeah.
Chris, we love you as well, man.
And Jada.
Chris don't really appear to need therapy like Will, but love for everybody.
Neutral band. Enough, Daddy.